Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and rpgpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome back to Journey of the 5th Edition. And in honor of the holiday season, we have something special planned because our members of this group cannot commit to giving up every other aspect of their life only to game for the next 6 weeks. I don't understand what's wrong with them. Clearly the dice is much more important, but they will insist on traveling. So because we cannot get everyone here, we've decided to present a little treat every week. We'll be doing some different characters and one-off adventures and having some adventure of our own as we step outside of our normal, comfortable D&D character and class roles. So it should be a lot of fun.
Okay.
So quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Reading. What? Don't read out loud.
25 hit points. That's not bad.
It's okay, I edit the quiet stuff out.
So for my... Well, I need to finish all of my abilities before I know what my life is, my hit points.
Okay, so then let's see here. I've got.
Bless you.
Sure.
Bless you. Bless you. Pineapple.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Do you need anything from the front of the shop?
Okay, let's see here.
Oh, the water was good.
Are you done with this? No. I'm going to take my red cup of doom with me and dispose of it.
Is it a Glitterdoom cup?
It is a Glitterdoom cup.
Glitterdoom.
So glittery. This is what happens when you guys let me have a lot of caffeine in one
I'm
morning.
okay with that. You are overdue a lot of caffeine.
I feel that you are right.
And while Kelly's up, I'm gonna grab the player's guide real quick.
Okay, well, I think I still need help, obviously.
Oh, what's spoken English?
Okay.
So where are you at?
Well, I've picked my equipment for the most part, except for the Explorer's Pack.
Okay. Just sounds like that's what you're picking right now.
Yeah.
So rage is definitely something you're gonna have to keep track of.
How do I, where? How do we
It
keep
says
track
rage.
of that?
Right there.
Wait, I need to find out what the javelin stuff is. Javelin 96.
Oh, she gets that knee taken care of.
Yeah.
And don't forget, in your background too, it should provide more equipment too. For Outlander.
Yeah.
Well, let's go for it.
That guy.
All right.
So, hit points on the first level is 12 plus your Constitution modifier.
2 of... Oops.
What's my Constitution modifier?
What is your constitution?
My Constitution. Oh, I see it.
After
Okay.
adjustments.
It'll
Cons-
be the number,
All right.
not your constitution, but the +1 number that'll be in the box underneath.
Wait, hold on. Beginning. Okay, so I didn't add the modifiers other than the +1 from human. So 16 is a +3 modifier?
Yep.
That goes in the little circle below,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the little circle below the number.
All right. 14 plus 2. 15 plus 2.
How could you not have a warlock without an eldritch blast?
0.
So I'll be having...
Someone could make it that way.
Well, I could, but because I'm remaking a character from my past, and I will do the big reveal of his name later,
The last
part of his thing was he loved Thunderwave entirely too much.
That's for sure.
So he would do things like face step on top of an ally and Thunderwave away their assaulted
Their assailants.
assailants. Yes.
2 plus your Constitution modifier, so 12.
When you are done setting yours up, I may need help. I've got my backgrounds, but all of the nitty gritty is basically not. So, did you find a name?
No, not yet.
Still needs...
14.
Ah, there it is. Okay, so
They don't have California Surfer as an option in this book.
Cuttlefish, Dreamweave.
If Dreamweave weren't just like a little too playing up the silliness, I'd probably go with that. Ooh, what about Marigold?
As a
Ooh,
name,
there you
what-
go.
what is-
Marigold Moonbeam
Of the moonbow.
of the Moonbow. See where I'm going with this. My parents were also like followers of Moonbow, and they were out on the hills like this one night, and like they were they realized it was the time, and my mom was like, wow, look at the moonbeams. And my dad was all like, look, I found a flower right here at your feet. They're like, what kind is it? I don't know, like, maybe it's a marigold? We'll call her Marigold Moonbeam. It totally makes sense.
It's all a bunch of tree hugging hippie crap.
Basically, with more pot.
Spoken like a true barbarian.
It's all a bunch of tree hugging hippie crap.
That
Hey,
is
I'm all for nature.
basically it. With my love to all people who indulge in the wacky weed.
And don't hate me, I randomly rolled these items I'm going to be giving you guys shortly.
Too late. We hate you. No.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I
Terrible
think
idea.
this is the game of random rolling.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Well,
Which
that's
is
good.
actually pretty rad.
All right.
So.
What's our...
What you
Okay, there's a box for inspiration. What do we put in that?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Okay.
That's when we get these.
All right,
Okay.
yeah, okay. Then, all right, so an armor class. I need armor class, and I need my initiative.
I'm thinking of naming her Finley the Fickle.
I like that.
That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Carrie, go
Just the
ahead.
other day I kept thinking of Sweet Charity.
Go ahead and go
Finger of
to
fate.
Outlander in the background. Start working on that, and I will be over there shortly to help you with your
Fin-
initiative.
But I haven't finished the basics yet.
Oh, okay.
I thought Finley Fickle Fate would be a little too much.
No, but Finley the Fickle is good. Outcast by her
Finger
order
of Fate.
based on the roll of a token at dinner one night just because you lost at cards or whatever. Like Circle of
I
Life,
had to
man.
pick somebody to take the fall, I guess. I don't
Right,
know.
yeah, well, Trickster God.
Okay, so then... Alrighty. Yeah, I got cleric halfling. What kind of armor? What kind of armor does
What does it say?
I can
in
wear
Barbarian?
either medium armor or light armor.
Well,
Okay.
look in the Barbarian section. It should give you options for weapons and armor.
Well, it just says light armor or medium armor or shields.
When it comes to equipment. So you start with none. But that's okay, because you're
But
a
I'm
barbarian.
level 3, so I should have some, right?
Because barbarians use unarmored defense, where you're not wearing any armor. Your armor class is 10 plus your dex modifier plus your constitution modifier. Henceforth, why you didn't see Conan that often strapping down the good stuff.
Plus both of them?
Plus both. Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
instead of
that's-
wearing plate armor, which is
But
plus
still, that's only armor class 14.
only 14.
Well, to be fair, Kriv's AC was like 13 because he was Dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
Although, come to think of it, Dragonborn Barbarian?
Ooh, my
Oh, yeah, their
God.
class is meant for that. Like, even in 4th edition, they kept talking about that. The Dragonborn
Sorry,
make
sorry.
really, really nasty barbarians. So there's your armor. Just give you an idea on the armor classes. And you do technically have about 300 gold to spend if you want to bother spending money.
We have 300 gold.
300 gold to spend it as level 3 characters.
Wow.
And I'll be honest in telling you, the magic items I just rolled up, none of them are weapons or armor, so.
All right, exciting. But this is the game of randomness.
The game of randomness.
So charm, is that a cantrip or is that...
Maybe I should buy another player's guide.
So even if I went high with hide armor, I'd still have the same armor classes when I don't have
Exactly.
armor.
That's the barbarian thing. It's one of those barbarians are better off with just their bare body to protect them. Strength of
Just
will.
my, you know...
And a good cleric.
Yeah, I can't have one of those. But you can't do without one of them.
You cannot.
So
Makes me wonder how evil clerics gain levels of experience. Like, they just memorize cures all the time, or they're just super defensive, or yeah.
Depends, on just how evil they want to take it. Because,
I suppose.
massacring a small village would get you maybe quarter of the way through a level.
Right?
And Shield of Faith, I get as domain as well.
I suppose that depends on how many 10th level fighters retired to that village.
Where do we get our initiative?
Basically, it's your dex bonus, but go ahead and skip that for now.
Dex bonus?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go and procure a 4th player's
Oh,
guidebook.
okay.
Because I know this is a complicated character.
Oh,
And
I'm
we
going
have-
to go buy a figure.
We have a lot of complicated characters, and I'm like, I've got my
Do you have a barbarian
background.
figure?
I do not have a barbarian figure.
Yes, I'm sorry.
It's all right,
It's
and
okay.
I have to find spells.
You know what it is? Jocelyn's just trying to fill her library now.
Well, I mean, I just,
That way Jazz can take the book with him.
right?
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't have that many gaming books anymore, and I feel very sad about that.
Hey,
You know what can happen now is you guys can both have your player's guides open, and you can, over the phone, pick the same page and read your player's guides to each other over the phone on those long, quiet nights.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I can make lemon cream pie sound sexy, then I can, do some good stuff.
Of course
You
it's
realize
sexy.
you're going to have to
Lemon
up the...
cream.
Wait, you already are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, do we need to go over there with a bottle of wine at your house and have you describe lemon cream pie? You tart.
Actually, I was at a convention where a guy told me, he turned to me and he said, I think you could make cream corn sound really sexy with your accent. And I go, oh, do you mean cream corn? And he's like, fuck you. I'd probably have to edit some of that.
Oh, no. We always mark it as explicit, so it's
Oh.
okay.
Magic weapon. I've never had that one before. Spiritual weapon. Here we go. It is a 2nd level. Spiritual weapon. Yeah, because I'm like, I knew all my other, my other cleric stuff, but this is like. So spiritual weapon, I can. Oh, Thrain did that one.
Yeah,
Is
the
this
magical weapon
spectrum-
floating
the-
around.
Yeah, okay, so then what's magical weapon now? Do I just boost something else? Because I get that too. Let's see here. So I'm just writing down my main ones right now. Magic weapon. Transmutation. I can touch a non-magical weapon. And it becomes a +1. Awesome.
You basically juice up the spell.
Okay. So this is my domain ones for, because these are 3rd level characters, right?
Yep, 3rd level characters.
Okay.
Arms
So
of
that's what I get
Hadar.
For,
Horse.
for my trickery. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Darn it, I wrote down the wrong one. That apparently is in the war domain. I'm in the trickster domain. Let's fix that.
You went warmonger all of a sudden?
No, like I just looked on the wrong one. So I get mirror image and
Let's
pass
see.
without trace. So let's try that again.
So Fate said no on the player's handbook. They're sold out.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Is there one on the library wall?
Yeah.
I am almost done choosing spells, and from there I can
I don't
look at
believe
other
there is
backgrounds in
one
other
on
books.
there.
So
That would be great.
give me
I
just a
don't see-
moment.
There was a 5th edition one
Mirror
a couple weeks
image.
ago, but maybe somebody came for it.
They did. They stole it.
Or they left it last time, which is usually how the game library builds up.
Well, there's that.
Where's the barbarian table? I don't see a barbarian table.
Hmm?
In what
Should be-
context are you
There we
looking?
go. Wait, that's not. Well, because it says here. when you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to damage roll that increases as you gain levels as a barbarian, shown in the rage damage column.
So go to the beginning of the barbarian section. There should be one in that column. There should be one.
Oh, I see. Rage damage.
Yep.
Oh, so that's my
equal
bonus
3.
to them?
It'll be 3 extra damage when you're raging.
No, I get 3 rages plus 2.
Plus 2 damage. Okay.
Okay. Veil of let's see. That's good. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each character that I choose within 30 feet of me, including myself, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
That works awesomely. I was just
Awesome.
considering invisibility for my second level spell. So
Well, I can make the whole group pass without, but
You can
but
last
that's
for
only.
up to an hour.
Yeah.
If she
and mine's up
concentrates.
to an hour as well
But
for invisibility.
if you wanted to do something off on your own, you'd still want to, because otherwise you have to be within 30 feet of me.
Oh right.
Yeah.
It's
For
an
this
area.
turn. Yeah, mine's a.
And you have to make sure you're carrying the ashes from a burnt leaf or mistletoe and sprig of spruce. Ashes from a burnt leaf is so much easier.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so no, those are just my domain ones. I got to figure out my other cleric spells, which of course we've got to have cure wounds in there.
Well, cure wounds, cause wounds, it all depends on what the god's asking for at the moment.
Fickle finger of fate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so those are my domain spells, but where am I? Okay, so at first level, I get 3 cantrips, and 2 second level spells. So, let's see here. Channel divinity for this. At second level, you gain the ability to channel divine energy directly.
See, Rosie has a way to raise Margaret. I forgot to ask last time. Actually,
Yay!
I knew there's always at least one floating around in here.
So,
Evil little giggle.
See what Steam Pro made with the...
Oh, I love that Krampus.
Yeah. I love Steam Pro. Hey, thanks for weighing in on that conversation.
Oh, you're welcome. I saw that and I'm like, someone's not happy.
I'm like, what? Oh, it's a thing, a conversation about,
On
the
those
value
faces.
of art and what you're willing to pay and for what at conventions, and it kind of winnowed down to this person was like basically not willing to pay as much for something, and it's like not a very expensive piece based on square inches. He was like, it's not as big as other prints for that money. I'm like, really? Because like a Picasso's not necessarily as big as a Rodin, but they're both worth a lot of money.
They're beautiful works of art, and the thing is, it's artwork.
Yes.
Which means it's what you're getting out of it that's the value.
The people who make the square inches or the materials argument, there's a great example of that out of the net. Somebody made a wire sculpture, a few different pieces put together, and one of his, he had a potential client who tried to argue the price down to the materials. So the artist said, okay, fine. 2 weeks later, he got a bunch of wire in the mail, and the different little pieces that would have gone on it. He calls up the artist and says, well, I just got this. And he said, yeah, you
That's
got
the
what you paid for.
materials.
Yeah.
yeah, you got what you paid for.
Because you didn't pay for the labor.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, or the art.
Or the
Or the
art.
art itself, yeah.
It's like if you think it's so damn easy, do it yourself. It ain't easy.
No, and I was like, would I make corsets, but I also make skirts, and the skirts are bigger. There's like more square inches of fabric in a skirt than there is in a corset. But would you really want to pay more for the skirt than the corset?
No, not that. Hun, I'll make my own skirt. I have you make my corset for a reason.
Your corsets are fantastic.
And I don't want to, that is not easy to do. I've done corsetry before.
Let alone the pattern work.
I hated it.
I've seen the times you've posted of the, oh my god, the pattern actually matched.
Yeah, well,
It didn't have to be done
And the
redone.
channels and the delicate, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I'll do a
sometimes I
skirt.
redo those pattern matching things like 3 or 4 times. If
But,
it's evil. But yeah, it's,
minor illusion.
Then it just comes to the finickiness of people.
so I was feeling like, as I have lately, much more stroppy in my responses, and
I was gonna say sexy.
your delightful husband stepped in and was like,
Okay. For
I was
now,
just,
I
hey,
can
we
relinquish
bought,
this.
we bought quite a few things from them. I was wearing the shirt yesterday of Let's Talk More Villainy.
they have great, the art is so great.
Prestidigitation. That could be fun.
And that's one of the things as an artist, too. How long are they holding on to a piece before they can move that piece?
Mm-hmm.
In theory, it would be, hey, congratulations, you're paying for the storage for the 7 months I held on to that piece.
And for the year it took me to come up with the art, and the years of training and study, and
That's the big one, is the amount of work put into the developing the art.
well, I
And
even
skill.
did like a breakdown of like cost to do art for this person. I was like, even if this artist is only paying himself $10 an hour in labor, which is like really too little, but even if
Right.
he's
Yeah.
doing that, like he's not even making minimum wage for the amount of effort that goes into producing this art.
Which cantrips did you take?
Oh, I was thinking. I still have to take my my Eldritch bonuses, which I might do the book that gives me extra cantrips. But what I've got are Eldritch Blast and Prestidigitation. I'm rather
I
limited.
took prestidigitation too. But I was thinking of light.
That'll be definitely useful.
Yeah, or dancing lights, because I thought, let's see here, dance.
You want to know what I rolled for personality traits? If you do me injury, I will crush you, ruin your name, and salt your fields. And I'm neutral good?
Yes.
I'm going to have to change my
No, you can
alignment.
be neutral good. It just means that
That
if
you're
you
vengeful.
don't start something if
I
you
you
don't
can't
want to
finish
finish it. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds perfectly. Think about for barbarians in a barbarian culture. Oh, the orcs came and attacked our camp. What are we going to do? Oh, we'll just kill the ones that attacked us. No, we're going to go back, follow the wounded, take out their camp, so our children and our children's children don't have to deal with this every season.
Right.
It's a very good choice as a good person.
Because it's basically you're just looking out for like a bear versus a wolf. They either get into the fight and one gets finished, or they don't get into the fight at all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's my totem spirit, by the way.
Bear.
Oh,
Yeah.
the bear or the wolf.
Bear.
The bear.
Let the bear win.
The bear. Okay, so let's see here. I have another cantrip.
Kind of makes me wonder if you should have a Wookiee sounding name.
Because prestidigitation is actually nice. You can actually clean things. You can, It's almost like thaumaturgy
it's a great
too.
multi-tool.
You can do it as
Yeah.
so. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically the sorcerer version of thaumaturgy.
I'm clearly a wood elf.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's just like, circle of life, man.
Yeah, I got you, man. It's cool. It's cool.
I just rolled for ideal respect. Respect is due me because of my position, but all people, regardless of station, deserve to be treated with dignity.
That sounds like a good barbarian thing right there.
Yep.
And it says good next to it in parentheses.
Yep.
Some of them say lawful, some of them say
Well, it's
evil.
basically how you're using it. Like if
Oh.
it was going to be I like to call mischief chaotic, it's you like to do funny pranks. If it says mischief evil, you need to start shit in a bad way. It's how you're implying the use of the ability or the phrase.
Jocelyn, you're taking because you're a paladin, right? You're for your spells.
I don't even know yet. I just got the book.
Are you gonna do cover tank and help with healing and stuff?
Yeah.
'Cause I only have 2 healings.
I'll back up with healing and tanking.
Okay, because I'm going with I'm getting my spells right now, so I just wanted to make sure that.
I'll take a backup healing.
Okay.
I just want to hit shit and heal shit.
There we go.
And I'd love to have the whole, like, Warhammer experience where I go into the fray and every time I smite someone with my glitter hammer, they explode in fairy dust and someone feels better.
Trippy.
Yeah. Big.
Whoa.
I'm sure there's a feat for that.
Somebody with survival. Tell me what those mushrooms over there do.
All the good things.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Like 75% of the party will try them no matter what they are.
I just rolled hunter-gatherer.
You come from a hunter-gatherer society.
Okay.
Most barbarians are hunter-gatherers.
You hunt the wrong and you gather their souls in for justice.
For justice.
Should I go with sleep or should I go with?
Sleep is really potent. You saw
Yeah.
Well, sleep worked.
I think I'll have that.
Yeah, I just rolled a 4 for bonds. I am the last of my tribe, and it is up to me to ensure their names are entered into legend.
I could have gone drow. I think Marigold Moonbeam of Moonbow as a drow would have been amusing, but I've gone with Wood Elf.
Yeah, they're more likely to grow those things that you like.
Yeah, like totally.
There's not enough sunlight where I come from.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about? There's
those
plenty of
magic
mushrooms
mushrooms.
that grow in the
Ooh,
caves,
the
yeah.
mushrooms.
The shrooms.
It's all about the shrooms, man.
I bet,
And
you
then all of
know,
a sudden you start chewing on the myconid and they take a problem to it.
Uh-oh. So I start out with Divine Sense and Lay on Hands at level 1. Are those like...
They're features. If you go further in, they'll explain them.
They'll talk about because your lay on hands is a certain number of hit points you can do per day, which is really nice.
Okay.
I just rolled, as I've rolled before with my last Outlander. Violence is my answer to almost any challenge. Which is exactly what Talon was.
Okay?
So,
apparently the dice want you to
apparently-
maintain your character type.
I am supposed to be violent.
All about the violence. Alright, so...
Silence.
Skills. Choose 2 from Athletics, Insight, Intimidation, Medicine, Persuasion, and Religion.
Okay, so I've got my personality traits, ideals,
Snow healing
and...
spells are level 2.
Oh, wait, did I... Oh, I rolled the wrong
Lesser
one.
Restoration, what's that?
Well, you
For
can cast your
personality
level 1 as
traits.
level 2, right?
Probably.
be able to.
Some of your spells. Check the ability. It'll
Yeah.
so it'll say you can cast this as a level this.
No, that's not right. I'm rolling the wrong dice.
Careful.
Yeah, cure wounds I can.
Okay, well, I rolled the wrong personality trait chart. So my, if you do me an injury and I will crush you, doesn't belong to me. It belongs to
I
a
am
valiant
such
noble
a
knight.
Oh, good to know.
I know, so I'm like,
looking
okay.
at the wrong chart.
What chart are you
This
looking
whole
at?
time.
see, I did the same
Look at the
thing.
druid chart.
Bard.
Oh, bard.
Okay.
I know I rolled DPS,
Okay,
but for
we're
a second
gonna-
there, split second, I was considering Bard.
Okay, so let's redo this. Okay, so
Because Bard is just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Bards are fun.
yeah, but that gives me sacred flame.
And they're good with their tongues.
Okay, so you know what I rolled for my personality?
What did you roll?
I watch over my friends as if they were a litter of newborn pups.
Aww.
Which totally makes sense because we're basically all chaotic
Babies
neutral, and we're
that
going to
are-
be a litter of newborn pups.
Okay, good. I don't know
Oh,
what your
there you
problem
go.
is, man.
And
Circle of life,
you've lost
dude.
your people, so you're looking for a tribe wherever you can.
That's right.
Oh,
Well,
I'm so going for spirit
barbarians
guiding.
will, if they don't have the close bonds of tribe, they do bond with the people they're with. Apparently, that's what it said.
Uh-huh.
So,
I mean, I guess religion makes sense for a paladin to have that, like, proficiency and stuff. Like, I don't know, like, if you're into divination, dreams, and, like, moonbeams.
Let's see, light or thaumaturgy? Light or thaumaturgy?
so if anybody messes with my pups,
Thaumaturgy's my
violence is
trickstery.
my answer.
I know, so that's what I was thinking, but we could, screw the light.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing the whole cantrip book thing anyway, so maybe I'll just
What's the
put light
cantrip
in there.
book thing?
So warlocks get an eldritch, I think I call it eldritch invocations or something, and one of them is a spell book where at the base level of it I can choose 3 cantrips to put in the book.
Ah.
So, and from any class.
Oh, from
So-
any class.
He borrows.
Yeah. They just appear in there one day from my patron, the trickster High Fate.
I think you need this today.
Yes.
I think you do interesting things with this today.
So you said we had how much gold?
300 gold.
It's only
Are
the
you
one
going-
background, right? Or is it?
What's that?
Are you taking detect magic?
It's just the. I could, but I had other plans for my other invocations.
Okay, I'll take detect magic then. Is that something I might not want to know? Because if it's magic, it's even more attractive. Just saying.
So when it comes to backgrounds, just as a
Yeah.
reminder, you choose one background.
You choose one background. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the background will give you additional skills, traits, and equipment.
Oh, babies, yeah, I got prayer healing. Awesome.
Wow, lay on hands is, like,
Lay on hands is fucking awesome.
pretty
Yeah.
freaking rad.
Yeah.
I'll need to reference this page in the book until I have it memorized, but it does all the things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you look wounded. Let me get these hands on that body.
You want my hands. You want them touching you. Just
Warm,
say
healing
yes. Alright, so at level 2, I have fighting style, spellcasting, and divine smite.
Look 'em up.
This is hard!
Yeah.
Which oath did you go for?
What?
On the second page of Paladins?
Alright, it says...
It may not be until after a certain level.
No, I start out level 1, I get divine sense and lay on hands. Woo!
Mhm.
And then level 2, I get fighting style, spellcasting, and divine smite. Stuff I don't understand. And then level 3, I get divine health and sacred oath. Woo!
Sacred oath.
She hasn't gotten to.
Oh, you know
yet.
what?
She's doing
Since
level
I'm
2
a
stuff.
barbarian, I get another skills proficiency.
Because all kinds of cool stuff starts happening.
Alright, so fighting style.
Are you sword and board,
So I get 2 of
dueling,
those.
great weapon fighter,
Two-
or
two from-
protection? That one is cool for a tank.
Do we need more of that? I mean, how tanky are you?
And
Well,
I
both of
think
you guys
she's
are going to be
pretty
pretty damn
tanky.
tanky.
All right, should I
I'm a
have...
cleric, so it's not like I'm a complete lightweight.
Should I just have a big hammer?
The great weapon fighting,
Should I
by the
go
way, is what
nature
Hogar had.
or perception?
But check that one out.
Should I
Read
go
what that
nature or
does.
perception?
Nature
Creature
for
you
you.
can see attacks
I don't-
a target
you're never
other than
usually
you.
very
within
I'm not very
5
perceptive
feet
at
of
all.
You. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield.
So the idea is that you're blocking for them.
Oh.
That
Or
one's
knocking the
really
attacker
awesome.
off balance or whatever.
Well, that's pretty rad. Although...
I'll choose the flute against. So I get to choose a musical instrument. It's easy to carry.
Yeah.
I'm
And as you're
seeing-
running, the wind blows through your flute, making noise.
I'm seeing this
Yeah, it's in my
with a
pack.
mace, not a
As a what?
with a mace, not a warhammer.
Oh, I'll need a trophy from a kill.
I better definitely go protection. Well, you have to have killed a lot of things.
Yeah, well, it says I have a trophy from a kill. From an animal I killed.
Yeah. What is your trophy?
I don't know.
The
You
pelt.
didn't let me pick it last time.
No, that was something different.
Oh.
Yes, that was the random 100 items of randomness.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to roll on that chart.
My trophy is bear pelt that I'm wearing.
A bear pelt.
Oh.
Okay.
Bear pelt.
What's unique about this bear pelt that sets it apart from any other bear pelt in the world?
The hair is an unusual color. It's gold. It's a goldy color.
I was about to say, we're in a warm climate. It might be a polar bear pelt.
That's true. White would look good.
It stains, but
All right.
Oh, I think Justin just got to the oath section.
No, I got to the spellcasting section and my brain went,
Whole new dynamic.
I don't know. Maybe a white pelt would be
Okay.
awesome. Oh yeah.
this whole like spell. So I'm going to just go to Sacred
White
Oath and come
cat.
back to that spell thing.
okay.
And stuff. Oh, but I can talk about Divine Smite. Starting at 2nd level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, like a Hammer of Death, you can expend 1 Paladin spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target, in addition to the weapon's damage.
So she does have glitter dust that comes off her
She
hammer.
does. I think she just glitter hammered.
Yes! So exciting.
You gotta wonder why the folks who created this module would call it Glitterdoom.
They knew we
It's
were
just
on.
like the glitters is not gold.
Yeah.
But, you know.
But still, the girls all like, sparkly rainbows.
Groovy. Alright. Sacred Oath. When you reach 3rd level,
Congratulations.
swear the oath that binds you as a paladin forever. Up to this time, you have been in
Sounded
a
like you said
corporate-
blinds you. Like, that could be interesting.
With all the glitter that's flowing around here. Sorry.
We're sparkly.
We're
We're sparkly murdering hobos.
We're sparkle hobos.
I guess I've got a white bear pelt, and
Sparkly.
then my character's gonna have to go blonde, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Valkyrie type.
Oh, I think you do need to
You
be
know,
like a
and like-
Valkyrie.
I'm like 6'2" sort of thing,
At least one of your paladin spells has to be something that happens at range, because then the three of us can line up and go Care Bear stare.
Oh my god!
Care Bear stare. Oh my god. I'd say friendship is magic, but that's My Little Ponies.
Or you see the adventures Care Bear stare.
Oh.
Hey, bear's my totem. It turns out it's
Yeah.
Care Bear.
What have I done?
I missed something.
She laughs right into the microphone.
That's the idea.
And that broke Jocelyn.
It broke Jocelyn, but she's not doing the robot. Oh, never mind. There's the robot arms. If she laughs too much, we may have to get her yogurt after the game.
Oh, well, we need lunch. Where are we going for lunch? He started it. Now I'm trying to remember my Care Bear mythology.
Kelly, it turns out we're Care Bears. Your sister has a bear pelt, and the three of us can line up and do the Care Bear stare.
And my totem is a bear, and I'm like, it's a Care Bear.
That was pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we've devolved.
All right,
Yeah.
sorry. Back to like okay.
Devolved.
The oath of devotion, the oath of the ancients, or the oath of vengeance, all detailed at the end of the class description. Oh, right.
The oath of titter.
The oath of titter should be a thing.
Okay, so then my charisma actually becomes a +1. And my dexterity, because I'm a halfling, actually becomes a +3.
Oh, you're doing your numbers?
May I grab?
All the dice.
Because
Hit
I
points.
get +1 for my actual number. But then
One dice
because I'm a
loves you, the other
halfling, I
hates
get
you.
+2.
Yep.
Dice.
But it's funny because the two together average out.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Pardon me.
Because I'm a lightfoot.
Well, we knew you were a
Oh, you're going
lightweight.
Lightfoot?
Yeah, I'm going with the lightfoot because they're more prone to wanderlust.
Ooh, perfect. Perfect.
Glitter dust and
Hey,
wanderlust.
didn't you get some barbarian figures that you purchased last time we were here? The last time I was here?
Maybe.
Can't
You didn't find one?
No.
Okay, what for armor? It's because this for the cleric. It's saying that that if proficient, I can have X this if proficient.
So it'll be
Where
under
is this?
clerics.
Look in the cleric. Find the cleric. And it should be in your cleric starting equipment.
Yeah, but that's what I'm looking at. It says if proficient.
So look
You-
in your
you-
proficiencies. Armor, proficient in light armor.
You know, barbarians have their own,
medium
like,
armor, shields.
we have our
The
own, like,
reason why it
spidey
says
sense.
this is because if you
That
like say
is
war,
awesome.
war
Yeah.
will unlock
That's
more
something they
proficiency.
maintained from like
I
third
got
edition.
it, all right.
I don't know how it works in fifth though.
Yeah, my barbarian senses are tingling. There's an ambush.
Okay.
I sense
My Beardar is all
Well,
going on.
My Beardar.
All right.
So,
So I'm going
I'm gonna
oath of the
choose-
ancients because
What is the oath of the?
the oath of the ancients is as old as the race of elves. And the rituals of the druids, sometimes called Fey Knights, Green Knights, or Horned Knights. Paladins who swear this oath cast their light with the side of the light, or glitter, in the cosmic struggle against darkness or lack of glitter, because they love the beautiful and life-giving things of the world like glitter, not necessarily because they believe in
Sparkly light.
principles of honor, courage, and justice. They adorn their armor and clothing with images of growing
Glitter.
things and glitter to reflect their commitment
Glowy stones.
to preserving life and light or glitter in
Glitter
the world.
reflects.
So there's kindle the light, shelter the light, preserve your own light, and be the light or be the glitter. So I feel that
This
is
little light of mine.
You know what
I'm
we
gonna
call-
let it shine.
You know,
This little
Care
light
Bear
of mine.
stare.
I'm gonna let it shine.
you know what we call glitter, right? The herpes of the craft world.
The craft herpes, yes.
Because it gets everywhere.
True. And here I
And it
am.
never goes away.
I'm champion of the glitter.
Hey, I love that glitter makeup we
Oh, I
used
gotta
for the
thank Golda for
chemistry
that.
girls.
Oh,
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
Thank
Yeah,
that
you
glitter.
do more of that.
Alright, so now I have to figure out this whole, like, I do spells thing.
Thankfully, it's not a lot of things.
For me?
Are you
I
almost all
hit
set?
things with my great axe. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need a book?
Yeah.
I think I'm done-ish.
Okay.
And you did
So,
the Outlander and the
skills.
equipment.
I did the Outlander and the equipment that comes with an Outlander,
Okay.
and the equipment that comes with a Barbarian, which is weapons.
Yep.
Obviously, I'm going to have
Keely stuff.
That's it.
Keely stuff.
medicine. Now I can choose from history, insight, persuasion, and religion for my second skill. Persuasion, except for my charisma isn't really that high.
I can see one of your sermons.
My
We're going to
charisma
throw
sucks.
the book in the air, and where it lands, that's what we read.
Exactly, because I'm like,
I'm not very charismatic.
so I could probably
Go
use a
figure.
little boost to my charisma.
But you're good with killing.
So persuasion.
That's what really matters.
Here's hoping.
Go with
I mean,
persuasion. I need a little boost.
let's hope
there.
that's what it works out to be.
Well, and you just
I have pretty good hit points for. I have like 34 hit points.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is really good.
So
that's really good.
That's really good because they get a D12.
Oh, wow. No, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good.
And that's a great place to wrap it up there. Hey guys, Jim here. Just wanted to give you a heads up. A new item we saw on Kickstarter that we're backing up and we're really enjoying from what we've heard so far is Age of Legends. It's a new game expansion for the 6D6 system. If you haven't heard about it, check out their website. They've actually got free downloads of the gaming rules so you can see what the game's like before you play it. And I'll go ahead and include a link to the YouTube site where it shows you exactly how to play through the game. Here you go, guys. This is their Kickstarter.
Once more, the gods are choosing champions. Since the time of Homer, the Olympians have forsworn meddling in the affairs of mortals. Even a century ago, in Greece's darkest hour, when 300 mortals stood defiant against the Persian god-king Xerxes, the Olympic gods remained aloof in their mountain home. Yet, in every polis, the Olympian gods are selecting mortals to be their champions. Each god has their own preferences. Zeus picks the strongest and most courageous. The vigilant Hecate favors those who seek to protect others, while Ares chooses warriors who seek glory in the chaos and destruction of war. The mortals come from all walks of life. Anyone can be a champion, but why do the gods need heroes? There are omens everywhere, and the oracles spout doom-laden riddles. Mighty Sparta has been humbled by the slaves it once ruled. And in democratic Athens, thinkers question the very nature of the universe. Beyond its borders, other forces threaten Greece. Rome rules the Italian peninsula. To the west, Carthage dominates the seas. And in east, the immense Persian Empire is overwhelming Greek colonies. But there is something else wrong, a peril beyond the mortal world. The Olympians themselves are in danger. The bonds holding the Titans prisoner in Tartarus are weakening. Agents are being recruited to the Titans' cause. Only with mortal champions of their own can the Olympians prevent a new Titanomachy. But Olympian politics is a maze of petty rivalries and ancient grudges, any of which may spell disaster for an unwary hero. The gods are short-tempered and narcissistic, vicious and uncaring, even towards their own champions. The mortal concerns of the polis are no less dangerous than the legendary monsters who walk the world. Despite the almost certainty of death, all true Greeks wish to be champions. Heroes whose epic adventures will be retold through history. Age of Legends by James Foster and Mark Foster, a complete setting for the 6D6 RPG. Back our Kickstarter now and begin making legends.
Hey guys, you heard him. So go ahead and check out Age of Legends on Kickstarter. Their Kickstarter will end December 5th. It has already made its goal, so it will succeed. Check it out. There's still about 2 weeks worth of time to look at it and check it in. And if nothing else, the PDF is really reasonably priced, and that way you don't have to pay any shipping charges. All right, guys. Like always, thank you for listening.
And even if you don't choose to roll, you automatically just get 9 points of, or depending on what your modifier is, because it's 7 plus your Constitution modifier for your hit dice. If you didn't want to roll a d12.
Cool.
I mean, for hit points.
Okay, I gotta figure out my spellcasting now.
And you start out with 12 automatically, plus whatever your modifier is.
Oh.
So I already had 14 points for my first, and then just had to roll for the second two.
So my hit points are 10 plus my con modifier, and then I roll a d10 to add to that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I did. For your first level, you automatically get whatever they're telling
you.
you.
Get the max, yeah. So when
You get the max plus your Constitution modifier.
I was just... No.
And then the other two, since we're level 3, you have to either roll them, or like mine, it had a minimum if I had chosen that.
I'm holding your spell page for you. So it should be... Put this on an armpit. Or could you flip the page?
Yes.
Just one page.
Voila.
So we have a point right there. So hit points at first level is 10 plus your con modifier, and then you're going to roll 2d10 to add to get you up to level 3.
Okay.
And it's each d10 is with your con modifier. So you would start out with a 12. Guys, what's a 12? Is that plus 1?
Yes.
I think that's right.
So you'd start out
can
with
double check.
11 points, and then roll 2d10 plus 2.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. Awesome. Who's that? Is that a bug?
Which makes you nice and tough.
What?
Oh, I just, there was
Kill the bug.
killing.
You gave the bug inspiration the hard way.
I did. Oh, no, I don't like that roll. I rolled a 1.
That's an icky roll.
Hold it. Where's my proficiency bonus?
At least I rolled a 10 on that one. So.
It's on your class
Averages
table.
out.
Look at the class table.
So 3 for
It's in the
that
clerk.
one. And
It's proficiency bonus right
Oh,
there.
there it is. I'm like, so it's plus 2. Okay, so
14.
4, so 6. That is
26. So I'm not as burly as you, but
12.
I've got 24
I
hit
should
points.
hope you're
That's
not
kinda
as
weird.
burly.
I am 26. That's not bad. So. So,
Hedwig means refuge from battle.
alright, spellcasting second level. You have learned to draw an active divine magic.
So when I'm attacking somebody with a spell,
The paladin table
That's
shows
the
how
plus
many
4,
spell
okay.
slots you have to cast your
Where-
spells. Where is that? Spell slots. Okay, I have 2 first level spells. Three first level spells.
And remember, you can burn those for the glowy power.
The glowy power. Okay, so I have cantrips, and then I have
So look for the paladin spell list,
right.
and you can pick different spells every day you rest
Okay.
for your
God
spell
will,
slots.
will divinely give this to you.
I don't think paladins get cantrips.
initiative bonus is the dexterity bonus.
We don't get cantrips. Oh, you're right. We don't get cantrips. We only get spells.
Yeah, only
Right.
clerics and the actual casty types work that hard that there's spells that can pop it.
Okay. Oh, and there is description of the spells. That's very, very handy. For the listeners at home, I have never played a caster in Dungeons and Dragons. That's why I sound completely confused.
But see, that's awesome. You're outside the comfort zone.
That's what we're doing here.
I did, however, spend many, many years in the game of Warhammer Online as an archmage, so I have healed people. Don't judge me. Ooh, casting time. And then it's a ranged spell. We did say ranged. We need at least one
For the Care Bear stare.
for the
Yep.
Care Bear stare. I bless up to 3 creatures within my range.
Jeebus, what spell is
Whenever a target makes an attack roll on saving throw, it's called Bless. It's a first level enchantment. It's one action. The range is 30 feet. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
that? Bless all your friends.
Yes.
Bless all of my friends. So Bless sounds like it might be a good one.
Stoner gods bless you all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All the blessing.
Hookah of blessing.
I need like a cure wounds.
So I can
vaguely
use chain mail.
remember-
You can use chain mail.
Yeah, because it is a medium armor. Although, no, I can use a chain shirt, not a chain mail. Okay.
It could be a sassy chain shirt though. They're totally in this season.
Oh, hell yeah.
A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. Well, Cure Wounds sounds like it might be a good one to have, right?
Yeah.
I could just reach
This says
over.
that Daryl is, well, it is apparently, as a female name, it means love dearly.
Like Daryl Hannah.
Yeah.
Dex modifier max 2.
Yeah, it reduces your dex modifier to a max of 2 if you're wearing heavy armor.
No, it's just the chain shirt.
Well, the dex modifier thing is because it's heavy, so you're not able to use as much of your dex points. You don't have to use the chain.
From the
I
beaver
mean-
metal.
Well, I want the better.
Okay, so it comes to that balance of are you willing to
Yeah.
sacrifice agility for constitution, basically?
Well, it's just my armor class. So my armor class will become 15.
Jocelyn means playful.
Oh,
Well, that explains a lot.
Kelly
It
means
says right
warrior.
Not in this one.
What does it mean there?
Under, what was it, Teutonic or something?
And it is with the IE, I'm assuming.
they don't
No,
have
Am I?
it was K-E-L-L-Y.
It's
Hold
always-
on. For,
So I've got my armor, my hit points, or my speed,
I was looking at a
my
bunch of them.
initiative.
Yeah, Kelly, born on the farm during the spring. This is under the Teutonic
Yeah.
listing.
Yeah, but
Different
mine's-
cultures.
So,
have
yeah,
different
if I try the Irish,
Where's
we'll...
Gaelic? Yeah.
Yeah, well, they had Celtic, but...
Celtic, yeah.
I mean, or... Arthurian... Egyptian, Dutch, Danish, Czechoslovakian...
somebody else can detect magic, right? I don't need to do that.
I can detect magic.
Okay, that's good.
I detect danger.
That's
what
That's
I
also
detect.
good.
Kelly isn't listed under
Oh, wait a minute.
Celtic.
No, I hold it. Yes,
Ooh.
detect magic. Yes. I
Divine favor. Your prayer empowers you with divine radiance. Till the spell ends, your weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit. I'd be glittery.
You'd be glittery.
Mm-hmm.
You are the glitter in the dark.
Oh my god, it's got my spelling
Yeah.
for Carrie. You want to know what it means?
What does it mean?
Ruler. All right.
Podcast diva.
This is under the English.
Or, you know,
Ruler.
So what's Kelly under that one?
It doesn't have it.
What's Kelly with a Y?
It doesn't have it under the English. So, certainly have a lot of male names. Jeez, they got pages and pages of male names.
Well, yeah. You only need like 5
I can check
names,
under
right?
the male.
Carrie History is written by misogynists.
His story.
Yeah, it's his
Well,
story,
no,
not
this
ours.
is character naming source book, so they only care about the because more guys
No.
play. Yeah.
It's
No,
just
it's
that-
just that women didn't.
They tended to recycle names more, or and use sub names.
Literally pages. Still going.
it also depends on the culture that she in the book it
That you're
varies.
in, yeah.
There we go.
Well-behaved women rarely make history, as they say.
It's true.
Tilden means mighty in war under the French.
That's nice.
Well, that makes sense. I'm pretty damn mighty.
You're totally mighty.
Exactly.
Mighty Mouse.
Stop it.
She's mighty. Oh.
No, I'm not Mighty Mouse. I'm a pretty princess.
She's mighty.
Good God. I'm pretty princess.
I'm a pretty princess. Don't you forget.
Hey, I'm the ruler, so don't you forget that.
So many spells.
And of course, this one carries just
So
dark
many
hair. You can
choices.
see Kelly under the females.
Okay. Explorer's pack. Okay.
And I don't find it Kelly.
Yes,
Here,
kit.
Kelly means warrior, of course, under the male, but still it counts.
Tinderbox.
That's nice too.
One problem with this book, it doesn't give you pronunciation.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the newer edition has pronunciations. I think in some of the descriptions up front, occasionally they'll talk you through, but you have to kind of know the IPA and some tricks. So if you're looking at, it's this Gaelic,
Yeah.
so like the DH sound is a V.
Are all the C's hard?
That's probably a good choice. So Kara.
Kira means spear.
Is Finley in the book? Finley the Fickle.
Finley.
Finley means small blonde soldier.
I guess the character's gonna be blonde.
There you go. Perfect.
Yep,
Right there.
there we go.
Perfect.
I'm a soldier for God. I thought that would make me a paladin, not a cleric.
Oh my god.
She almost spit out her soda.
It's true. That was almost a fountain of beverage.
Onward, Brandobara soldiers,
Oh my god.
marching as to shop. Trick.
As do Trick.
I'm gonna get the bottle of water on me here.
On the tab.
Yep.
Would you grab me a deck something? Something about the Trick, the one that's here in front of me.
Okay.
Thank you, my love.
I think those three are good. Bless, cure wounds, and divine favor. Charisma is my spell casting ability.
You're gonna do the do, baby.
Oh no, Diet Mountain
That's the
Dew.
only diet they have?
No? It's just he'd had the others, so I thought it.
Yeah.
Arlene and I wanted to do
and
something
Arlene
a little
knows
different.
that I'll just drink it anyway, so. Some inspiration chips.
Of course, since we're doing this on the fly, I don't have really time to write the background much.
No.
See.
Just have to, like, play it out.
Well, since it'll be quite a while before we get back from the next convention.
Well, it's already 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, we can get some gaming in.
I have basics. I'm pretty much ready to go. Oh, actually, one thing. I need my weapon stats. That would be good.
That would be very good.
Because I have a mace. You know what? I'll just copy it from my last class. Because she had a mace too.
Oh.
I think
Oh, wow, okay.
I think I'm going to channel Sarah from Dragon Age Inquisition.
Oh!
There you go.
Yes! Yes, I think that's a great plan. Okay, so, This says, choose a number of paladin spells equal to your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level rounded down. So my charisma modifier is, I have a charisma of 14, so does that mean my charisma modifier is 4?
Sorry, say that again?
My charisma is 14, so is my modifier 4?
No, 14 is... It's in the player's guide real quick. I don't have one in front of me. So your charisma modifier is 14. It is right here, plus 2.
Plus 2.
There we go.
And then my level is 3, so that's 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it
Here,
says...
if you want, you could write the rest of them down too.
Oh, well, that'd be
So
good.
that'll be the little number in the circle.
Oh, in the
circle.
in that circle.
Yeah, in
I'm
that
like,
circle.
looking for the circle.
All right.
Circle of
Because it's a good
life.
time to go ahead and fill your bonuses in.
Mm-hmm. 1, 8 is minus 1. 13 would be 1, but I get a plus 1 to that. And dexterity 10, but I get a plus 2. Alright. Groovy.
That makes the math easier.
Yay, math.
Are you done with that book?
Yeah.
Because I'm actually curious. I need to look up something.
I'll need it for spells, but
Yeah. Oh, you didn't bring your cleric cards?
no. Keep it in the box.
Crowley means hunchbacked. In the Irish, Crowley.
Oh,
Isn't that funny?
it's delightful. Also, I like Crowley. And all
Everyone
these
loves
evil
Crowley.
Goodness.
Everyone loves the king of hell.
Mm-hmm. I'm in season 8 finally.
Oh, okay.
I've been like,
I'm a couple episodes
Binging.
behind on current season, but other than that,
I'm all the way behind.
I'm all caught up.
So, find spells equal to your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level. So it's 2 plus 3. Half of 3 is 1.5, but it's 1 because we round down. So I get 3 spells for my currently. Alright, yay. Now, on the saving throws, is that I just get my,
The ability
If
modifier
it's a
and if
proficient
it's
one, you get plus 2 to whatever the ability modifier is. If you don't have an X in the box, it's whatever your ability modifier is.
okay, great.
I forgot the alphabets.
I swear I've played this game before and I forget every time.
It's okay. There's so
Should,
much
I
to
should, under the
memorize.
Native American listing, the female name Amatola means rainbow. Rainbow. Should name my barbarian Rainbow.
go for it.
Nah. A pony means butterfly. I'm probably
then-
not saying this right.
Then your skills are base 10, right?
No, that's just
For the skills, it's basically, are you proficient in it?
I have some proficiencies and then I have a bunch of like,
So if it's proficient, it's your proficiency bonus is plus 2, so it's plus 2 plus whatever numbers in the circle.
okay.
If it's not a proficiency, it's just whatever numbers in the circle related to it, which you can barely make out the stat that it relates to.
I'll just look very closely at this sheet. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does the GM? That must mean the GM got it. Also, I'm looking at the spell Conjure Elemental, and in the spell it says, the DM has the creature's statistics. I'm like, I do?
Apparently.
It's apparently not in the monster manual.
It's magic.
It does not come up in the monster manual in the way that they have it.
Okay.
So, on my armor class, it's the armor I'm wearing, plus my dex modifier. Is there anything else that I add to AC?
For you it shouldn't. But just depending on which armor you have.
I get chainmail.
Okay, so for your dex modifier is +2, which is perfect, because dex modifier max 2, so it is chainmail.
That's
14 plus dex modifier, so 14.
That's a scale mail,
Oh.
sure. So chainmail's down here.
Chainmail. Okay, so 16.
So 16.
So only means one.
And it's just 16.
Yeah, just straight 16.
Okay.
And on a stealth check, you're at a disadvantage.
Okay. That's alright.
Yeah.
I don't think Rainbow Glitter's Moonbeam girl
And
here is stealthy.
And you do have a strength of 13 or higher, right?
I
Yes.
do. Yay, that's good.
So you are strong enough to lug around the heavy armor.
That would be terrible. And the holy symbol's just a thing, right?
Yeah, it's just a thing. It could be as simple as a wood carving, or it could be something super, super intricate.
Alright.
Mine's the halfling footprint.
So your holy symbol is to get some paint, step in it, and kick somebody with it. You've never been tagged with the holy symbol of god of treachery.
I'm going to have to remember that.
Why is the cleric
Oh, look.
brook?
There, well, don't you know that there's a halfling footprint in the sand there? I say we go that way.
Oh,
God's
yeah.
obviously telling me to go that way.
Wait a minute, isn't
Round
that the
of
way we
ours.
came?
Gandabars is clearly telling us that's the way it's got.
So,
Wait a minute. I keep going slipping into Irish.
and
I
it's
gotta practice my
your
my
Midwestern
Western
there.
accent.
You'll get a lot of practice next week.
Yeah, because I'm going to Wisconsin.
What is that
Cheese curds
Yeah.
are so good. And I love everyone in Wisconsin, but it's true. Your beer and cheese curds are so good.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
I'm not a big fan of the beer,
Oh,
but I do
cheese.
love cheese, something fierce.
Oh, and it is so good. And then there's this German restaurant that's right across from where the hotel is, and it's really good.
I take it we'll be having an evening repast there sometime.
I think that's right.
All
With
right.
cheese curds.
It's a date then.
All right.
Willkommen.
Willkommen, bienvenue.
I'm pretty sure that sign is there. So I get a shield and a smitey, hammery, weapony, melee beat.
What a
people
quinky
things.
dink.
You get
I got me a mace.
You got your mace.
I got me a mace.
Oh, how delightful.
Yeah. Yeah, miss.
How can you miss them when it's across the room over at you?
Yeah.
So do I just pick a shield? How does that work?
It should say a large
actually have a
steel
lot of weapons.
shield or
I'm
something
thinking-
along those lines on the equipment page.
In
Should
here,
my mace
or am I-
have- be in the shape of
in
a
the paladin
fist?
section.
Because I think that'd be kind of
It
interesting.
could be in the shape of a fist. A mighty little halfling fist.
Because you get it? It's the hand of God.
I get a martial weapon and a shield.
Okay, yeah, then you get your pick of
That's a
shield.
great axe.
And I get my pick of martial
What
weapon.
makes
Yeah.
it so great?
Alright.
That's sheer size of it.
Okie dokie.
It's probably bigger than I am.
Just
So if you do with a shield,
Yeah,
you
I'm
add
tall
plus
at
2 to your
3 foot
AC.
2. Ooh.
So's
You-
the axe
you
at
are a
3'5".
wall.
I am a wall of metal. now have a shield.
And apparently the name Finley means blonde, so guess what? I'm blonde.
You're blonde. That's delightful. Do I subtract my equipment from cost from my gold?
No. That's just you get that equipment because you did the practicing, you did the apprenticeship. You were some paladin's, boot lackey for a while.
All right. Excellent.
Yeah, well, you
wanna
did
make
your
it
time.
Easier. The chart here will tell you
Excellent.
martial melee weapons.
Ooh.
You may want to avoid the two-hander since you do have the shield.
Right. So how do I know if it's a two-hander? Does it say?
It should say in the descriptor over here. It'll say like two-handed.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna have to watch Drop Dead Gorgeous just so I can refresh my Midwestern accent there.
Or you can make Mom happy and watch Fargo.
Ah, yeah.
She's been wanting someone to talk about Fargo with.
Yeah, I don't think so. I've got plenty of other things I need to be watching for like on a permanent basis.
So I'm thinking either a battle axe or a warhammer.
No, go for the battle axe because think about it. Your name's Moonbow,
Yeah, right.
and it could look like bows on either end,
Okay,
eh?
like at the crescent moon on my
Exactly.
battle
There
axe.
you go.
All right.
They're in the shape of the moon. See?
That's
See,
delightful.
Jess, this is the
Crescent
difference
axe.
with having guys in the gaming group and some gals in the gaming group.
It's all
Guys,
about
it's like,
the-
what does the most damage?
It's all
The
about the
gals?
aesthetics.
The aesthetics.
Yeah.
I'm not going for all damage. My background is urchin,
Well,
which means I was plucked by my patron somehow to get me out of a situation.
All of a sudden, you were picking a pocket, and there was your fey patron looking at you through the reflection of a puddle, going, I think that kid could be useful.
He sees potential.
Mm-hmm.
Send the fairies to kidnap him. The babe. You're the babe with the power.
You are the babe with the power.
Who's
Mm-hmm.
power of voodoo? Voodoo,
You do that you do.
It's like, remind me of the babe.
All right.
Saw my baby, and hard as bake. What could I do? My baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. Oh, nobody knew what kind of magic spell to use. Slime and snails or puppy dog tails, thunder or lightning. The baby said, dance, magic, dance, magic, dance. Okay.
Oh, wow. Wow.
You just wind them up and let them go.
Wow. That's awesome.
I just walked
I'm
in
like,
on that.
I just remembered the babe with the power. You
That's
know?
like as far as I know.
Yes, you missed that part of the course.
And it starts all over again.
No, it doesn't.
All right, so my battle axe, it says 1d8 slashing is the damage, and then versatile 1d10.
Which, if you use it as a two-hander, it's 1d10.
Okay.
So, like, if you go for that overhand, whack them really hard like the whack-a-mole.
Right.
So if you're looking to put something down, you just fling your shield to the ground and just baseball bat that sucker.
All right.
Batter up.
So my damage type goes there, and this is the 1d8 is here.
And don't forget to record what kind of damage type it is, whether it's slashing or bashing, bludgeoning, piercing.
Well, mine's
I
a
believe
base, so
mine's-
it's gonna be.
All slashing.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm a bludger.
Well, I had wanted to go with bludgeoning with like a great like a warhammer, you know, but I thought, nah, we'll go with a great axe. It's got a little more oomph to it.
Right.
So I've been looking for the
Right.
Dungeoneer's pack.
I got the bludgeon handled.
What's
It's like at the back end of the equipment section.
Well,
Like,
actually,
it's like
you're
the
pretty-
tools.
Tilda was
One
badass,
axe,
right?
151.
Here
You
you go.
might want to rephrase that.
gotcha? Well,
like-
those are the kids.
Yeah.
On
Plus
page
40 hit there,
151,
you
it
see?
tells you in a little green
We're
box.
having gaming time.
Aha!
Oh,
Pack.
excellent. Thank you.
Here we go.
117 there.
I'm like, I know it's in somewhere in that area.
It's 117 there. If we're gonna do
Yeah,
this,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
start.
have to.
So everybody got enough that we can step in the first room and start something?
Yeah, probably. Oh,
Let me guess.
let me finish off class.
We're in
things.
an inn.
We start at an end.
You're out of the inn.
They're out of the inn.
You're out of the inn.
I don't have a name yet, though.
Well, a name would be
You
important.
got a name there. You kind of.
Hey,
Don't
bear
you know
pelts.
we gotta know what to call you?
Well, we'll go with that Gaelic Kira.
Yeah.
You know, that was spear or something. Yeah, let's go with
Yes.
Kira.
Spear.
Kira.
Yeah. It's a little cliche, but
Oh, it's totally good.
No, Thor, it's not.
no, that's derivative. There's a difference.
When it should be, Teresa, Thor's daughter.
I'm not a Teresa.
Okay.
No.
Terry. Because I'm going to tear you up.
Yo, Terry.
Well, I have enough to Gesundheit to do something useful with this character.
There was Glitterdoom dust in this book.
There was Glitterdoom dust.
The tome.
And it's ironically enough, I actually pulled out my glitter dice
Oh,
prior to the.
But I want to get out different dice because these.
I'll go by
Okay.
Quinn first.
Quinn.
Quinn.
That's good.
And I'm not going to tell people my last name because fuck that noise. And
Because you don't have
Names have power.
Names
Exactly.
have power.
Yeah.
I know enough about how these noble folk work that they don't need my last name.
Right. We've got a pool of dice. We've got mobile handbooks that can round the table for all of us who are like spellcasting and have no idea what the hell we're doing, namely me.
Okay, so you are at the Broken Bow Inn.
At the end.
At the Broken Bow Inn. And you guys have separately been all hired by this same orc. Okar Iron Eyes. He's got steely colored eyes. And he looks to have been, during the various times of the week he recruited you guys, being various stages of recovering from some kind of injury. He went to the cleric first, and who saw that he had a very bad hobble on his knee, and it looked like his knee just wasn't working properly.
Arrow to the knee.
And then when he
Every time.
approached the barbarian because he needed strong muscles to hopefully carry back lots of loot, ancient dwarven loot.
Okay.
And
I'll
then-
go down for a little.
And then he asked if anyone in the recent area was a magic user in case there's any curses or magic-y type of things that could be used. And some people pointed their way to a gentleman who they believed was a spellcaster because he carried a magic book. Or at least that's what people said.
And then they
Those
tend to be a
bookish
bit
types.
bookish.
Yeah, those bookish
Yeah.
types.
Yeah, it's the pointy ears.
Yeah.
Totally.
He's got
And
4 daggers and like a backpack with a book, and that's the only thing odd about him.
but it's an odd book. It's the mere fact that you're reading a book.
Right.
And then recently, right before he was going to meet you all at the end, he ran into a odd elf paladin who was wandering about enjoying the sights and sounds and said, "Hey, paladin, want to come meet me at the inn about a job proposal? I'll tell you my story, buy you some drink."
I think the drinks what did it, that or that, because her eyes are already kind of glassy there. And
It's not glassy. It's the circle of life, dude.
Okay, so
She duded us.
welcome to our holiday edition of D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. By the way, happy Thanksgiving, because this will be posted on the day before Thanksgiving.
Yay.
Well, don't we post on Tuesdays?
We post on Tuesdays, yes.
Okay,
And
But since we're flying back on Tuesday, we won't be in until Tuesday
gotcha.
evening.
this will
So
be fun.
it'll be posted Wednesday.
Yes. Well, I'm hopefully going to have it edited auto post, so
Okay.
you never know. We'll find
Alrighty.
out. We'll find out on TMX
Happy
Tuesday.
Thanksgiving.
Should we be introducing?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Now that we've introduced the podcast, now let's go around the table and introduce who you are and what characters you're playing. Oh, you want to go opposite?
Yeah.
We'll go counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise.
That means you, fancy man.
I'm Quinn. I am somewhat of an oddity. I have a patron who is taken a very good liking to me of my role in the world. I'm a trickster, sort of, and the rich folk really don't like me that much.
This is Jocelyn, and I am playing Marigold Moonbeam, dude. And Marigold is a wood elf, and she's really into
She's a hemp elf.
Renewable resources, man.
renewable resources, healthful herbs, the natural way of life, And she's a paladin, but just don't be judgy about the
She's not into
sword or
labels.
hammer, battle axe thing. Like, labels don't matter, man. It's all about the glitter dust. Boom.
Okay, I'm Carrie, and I'm playing Kira the Barbarian. And let's see, I'm the last of my tribe, so, want to make a name for myself, let the tribe legend live on. And, violence is my answer. I rage, but I'm not a berserker. I'm going the path of the what was
Totem?
it? The totem warrior, yeah. And my totem is a bear. So
And you wear a bear pelt.
I do have a bear pelt.
Okay.
A pretty white bear pelt.
Polar bear.
Yeah.
Polar bear.
Yeah, well, my name, this is Kelly, and I'm playing Finley, and often known as Finley the Fickle. And I am a cleric of the god Brandabaris. Yeah. And, really, with some, God showed me the light, and he said, you're going on a journey. You're going to see the world. And, of course, I listened to the signs, and I went on that journey. Of course, it also kind of helped that those damn bastards in the old temple there labeled me a heretic for no good reason. But there's that. We're just going to go on our way and see what we can see. Alrighty then.
Does Finley forgive and forget?
Not really. Just to let you know, no, I won't be forgiving them anytime soon. But, no.
Okay, so
Can't
let's
say
go
that she
around
does.
and get you some extra equipment because you guys are starting from level 3 for the adventure of Glitterdoom.
Glitterdoom.
Okay.
So, Jazz, go ahead and roll me a D100.
This makes it sound like, kittens with battle
Wait.
axes.
Silver's
I know.
10s.
I'm like telling you, it's
Silver's
like
tens.
we're gonna have rainbow unicorn mounts. or
31.
something.
31. The random tchotchke trinket you have is a silver badge in the shape of a
D&D by
5-pointed
Lisa
star.
Frank.
What?
D&D by Lisa Frank. Hello, kitty sabers.
Okay, Jocelyn, go ahead and give me
He
a roll.
just got a deputy like a star.
Yeah.
100.
Mhm. Hey, it could be the the Archfey star.
Yep.
A 90? Wait, no. Sorry.
You just rolled a 20.
That's why he started
I'm
dying.
like, I was confused. 87.
87, an iron holy symbol devoted to an unknown god.
Ooh, just a spare.
Just to spare. Carrie,
39.
you have an empty glass vial that smells of perfume when opened.
Yeah, getting rid of that.
It could be something hugely important.
All right, we got 50.
50.
50. A whistle made of gold-colored wood.
Awesome, actually.
So you have the cleric
She has her
annoyingly
rape
blowing
whistle.
the whistle while they're walking. Okay, so all of you are going to have
Danger,
a
danger.
healing potion. And it's funny because I randomly rolled and it came up 4 healing potions.
Nice.
So each of you guys get a healing potion. When you take it, you recover 2d4 plus 2 hit points. And then we'll go down the
You
list.
said
of
2d4?
2d4
Plus 4.
plus 2.
2.
And then first person to raise their hand gets the magic item as I read them off.
I was up first. Yeah,
She didn't even read.
Don't care.
Okay, well let's start over because I wasn't looking. Okay, first.
So listen to the item.
Okay,
Listen to
first
the item.
we have
I'm a
potion.
trickster! Hello, I'm gonna cheat!
Okay, you have a potion of resistance.
Okay, a potion of resistance. Okay.
Necrotic.
I can resist
So you
necrotic
drink
potions.
it and you take half damage from necrotic damage for an hour.
Damn zombies.
Okay, then
Just saying.
next we have the Wand of Magic Detection.
No, thank you.
I'll take it.
You've already got something. So Jocelyn has a Wand of Magic
What part of the trickster god did you miss?
that has 3 charges and it regenerates 1d3 each day. Okay, the next we have an elemental gem.
I'm going to
of
have to
earth.
pick a different cantrip then.
Sure.
Okay.
Since we got her little
Basically,
wand.
you have this gem. When you crush it, it summons an earth elemental.
Okay.
Basically, a CR2 strength earth elemental. It'd be you and your companion's friend for a while, for 1 hour.
What was the recharge again on that wand?
It's 1d3 at dawn. So every morning at sunrise, boop, wand gets its charges.
I didn't even know there were D3s.
Yeah, well, it's basically a 1d6 half.
Okay.
And then, since Carrie didn't want to vote for anything else, Goggles of Night.
Goggles of
I
night.
want that! I'll trade you.
No. No.
I'll trade you 1 heal for that.
Goggles
That
of
sucks.
night. That'll be really handy for our tank to have in the front of the party while
That's
going
right.
down the hallways.
Which
of
provide dark vision for
Don't you
60
have
feet.
dark vision as a...
No.
Oh, halflings don't get dark
Halflings don't
vision.
get dark
death. You're
vision.
the only one now with dark vision.
Yeah.
I've got dark
He's
vision.
got dark
Oh, he's
vision.
got- oh, well.
Elves have dark vision.
Wait, we do?
Yeah,
do?
they have low light vision, I thought.
No,
No.
elves have dark vision.
There,
I didn't know this thing about
Yeah.
elves.
Great. Apparently, I'm the only one that can't see in the dark.
Great.
It's alright, we'll all be glowing with the glitter of life. It's the circle of life.
And
dude.
you've got the spell ability to do it, right?
No, actually, I don't have light. Hold on.
You don't have
No.
thaumaturgy?
I have thaumaturgy, but I can make my eyes glow.
Oh, it's only
It doesn't turn
prosti-
them into spotlights, yeah.
Only prestidigitation does the
No,
glowy.
I do have sacred flame though. I could light you on fire. I could easily light you on fire, and then so
That
yeah.
works.
Okay, so those are those magic items you've accumulated during your travels.
So I'm a steampunk barbarian.
Apparently.
Yeah.
You are. Boom.
You know it.
Okay, so as you guys are all there a few minutes before the meeting time, what do you guys do talking amongst yourselves?
How much you want for them goggles?
They are not for sale.
You're not going to open up if you found my goggles?
You know, dude,
No,
like,
Oh, I so have to learn to be a better trickster.
boom, I could, like, look for some herbs, man, and, like, maybe if I put these mushrooms, they're kind of speckled, and sometimes you find them if you're, like, willing to go where the drow go, and, like, then you mix them with these herbs I got up in these woods up north of here in this place with these people who were kind of, like, not very friendly, but whatever, circle of life, man, and it might work. I mean, sometimes it kills people, but circle of life, man.
So, Quinn.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be somewhere in the back until something needs to be pushed around.
Pushed around, you see, huh?
Well, I can do that.
In the
Yeah.
meantime, while they're
Big
talking
brown
amongst
one.
themselves, I'm going to slip off and try to find a
Oh, wait, I forgot
high
to do
priority
mine.
target who might also be carrying another weapon. Since
What
the
are you,
orc
an
has hired us to
assassin?
go somewhere dangerous, I figure I might need something.
Okay.
A backup weapon?
Mm-hmm.
There's,
Worst case scenario, I can give it to one of you, but
there's one of the local militia guys. He's got his nice little longsword leaning against the table while he's eating.
okay. I'll watch him till either he looks like he's finished eating or we're going to be finished eating.
Okay.
And then I'll walk by and make rolls.
Okay. So after a few moments, all of a sudden, a platter of bread and cheese is dropped at your table. The barmaid, she's kind of sweet. She says, "So Iron Eyes said I was to drop this off. He said he'll be here shortly. He's settling his accounts with the landlord." Okay, and then she basically gives you a quick glance of what you guys need to drink.
Let's see here. So tell me, what kind of brews you have there?
Well, we've got the honey mead from this last season. It was really good. The honey, came in really nicely and brewed really, really smooth.
I'll take one of those, please.
Okay, and we also have the house port. It's made fresh every 3-4 months. Not very good. And we have a nice dark ale also.
Now, I think I'll stick with the honey mead there. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Honey mead for me.
Mead.
So this ale, man, is it like, local ingredients? Is there anything, like, special? Do you go out in the spring and, like, dance under the moon and then, pick some wheat and, like, make this?
What's your charisma?
Good.
14.
So I
Better than me?
roll a d20, right?
Okay. Well, no, I just need to know your charisma.
It's
Because
14.
all of a sudden she has sparkles in her eyes when she's looking at you. All elf paladined up.
Are you a boy or a girl?
I'm a girl, man.
Okay.
Yeah, but whatever. I'm an elf.
She just looks at
She's
you
into
totally
She's into the elves.
enamored. And
All orcs are pretty like girls, anyways.
Yeah, man. What's your favorite?
mine's the mead, but the dark ale was only picked on the day after the harvest moon to make sure it was just the best ingredient.
Oh, I'll take that, man. But, like, maybe you could put a little something special in it.
Oh, she kind of winks at you. And she goes trotting off with a little skip in her step there.
Groovy.
As guy tries to cop a feel on her butt, she slaps him away with the backhand. Okay, so after a few minutes, your drinks are dropped off really cute. She kind of pauses at the elf and leans over, putting mugs on the table, showing her wares.
Nice perfume. Like, you gathered that yourself.
Oh, my mother makes a fragrance that we use to wash our hair.
Oh, yeah, nice. Real natural. That's, like, good for your hair.
And she basically whispers in your ear directions to get to her house. If you want some, she can give you some before you leave town.
Okay, man. Thanks. Circle of life. Right on.
Or if you need a place to stay.
You never know.
Okay, so
This is going to be weird.
after a little while, all of a sudden you see a gruff dwarf. You recognize Okar immediately.
He's a dwarf. I thought he was an orc.
He's a dwarf.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I
You
thought it
said
was an
orc.
orc.
Dwarf.
You said orc,
Well,
though, so
let it go. Just let it go.
I've got a charisma at 10. I don't think so.
What's your intelligence?
8.
Dump stat. Let it go.
Let it go. Let
Okay,
it go.
so he comes gruffly walking over and he gets the little stool because you see he's kind of achy when he sits down, but his legs working a lot better than he used to.
Of course. I do good work.
Okay. Oh,
You
so
know I
you
do.
did magically help him out there? Okay, so I'm mighty glad you're all willing to help me out here. So, what the thing I couldn't tell you earlier is I'm needing help for finding a new home for my clan.
What
What
happened to
happened
the
to
old one?
Well,
Jinx, you owe me a honey mead.
I come from a group of dwarves known as the Sojourn Dwarves. We're kind of a muddled group of clanless dwarves who've lost their homes over the last century or so due to war and destruction of the dwarf holds.
Traveling hobos, I'm sorry.
He kind of glares at you on that one.
Hey, you
Not
know
all
what?
who wander are lost, okay? Just saying.
But some of them do kill people, dude. And it's just the circle of life.
So, I'm on a quest to find a home for my people.
Certainly.
And I've been following stories and rumors of dwarven fortifications that we could retake and claim as a home. And
Well,
recently,
then if they're... What do you mean retake? If somebody's already living there, dude, I mean...
It
boy,
belongs
that's
to the
in
dwarves.
Retake, dwarves carve
It
out
was theirs
homes
first,
and
they did- yeah.
they're lost for whatever reason. It's like old castles in ruins. They built it out of stone. It's going to last a long time. He's probably just wanting to go back to an old home that nobody wants anymore or was chased out of.
Right?
kind
Or
of
you
glares at you at that.
Mine's a Moria.
It's like sometimes you've got a place and you have to leave that place because of,
Hey,
plague or whatever. And then it clears
Get
out.
accused
And
of
like,
something you didn't do.
circle of life. You come back. You move in. Right on.
You just got to push some rats, right?
That's exactly
Rodents
what
of
I'm hoping to
unusual
do is
sizes.
to inspect this place. It's referred to as the Knuckle in the records.
The knuckle.
The Knuckle. It was at the beginnings of fingerlings of gold mines underneath this area. I hope to recruit some help to get in there because I recently entered the upper level and I was confronted by what appeared to be dwarven ghosts of some kind. They seemed to be reanimated bodies encrusted with stone. And unfortunately...
It's a natural. It's Get it.
You're sure you want to live there?
Well, that's why I'm recruiting a cleric and a paladin to help cleanse the place.
Of course, because
So you're expecting some turn undead here.
or getting rid of whatever curse was reanimated them.
Is turn undead a paladin skill?
Smite.
It's a cleric skill.
You got your smite thing.
Once you
It
hit
does
that
radiant
level,
damage.
All right, yeah.
I believe when you hit level 2, it automatically comes from channeling divinity.
All right. Circle of life, man. Yeah.
Or death in this matter.
Right. Well, death is
Well,
just
that's
part
the
of the
problem.
She like a
circle of
death,
life.
isn't like your
Yeah, right.
the
Yeah.
dark death thing.
Uh-huh.
So you might actually have a bit of that turn undeady.
Well, it's like you live, you die,
You
you
stay
rot,
dead.
You hopefully
come
don't
back
live
to
again.
life, maybe. But it's a circle. It's just a circle. Just keeps going.
That whole coming back to life thing is a circle, huh?
Yeah.
Like in the same body.
Well, circle. Circle of life.
So unfortunately, he kind of pulls up his clothes, but thankfully, thanks to the cleric's healing touch, most of his flesh is completely mended. But you can see where he's got like weird calcified buildup on his skin.
Calcified buildup? What do you mean?
Calcified buildup.
Uh-oh, dude.
Like
Looks
thick-
like I got you.
Unfortunately, in the first chamber, they outnumbered me, and I had to retreat because you should have seen what I looked like after that battle. I could
What
barely-
creature causes that sort of
Wait
wound?
a minute
That's not
here.
spreading, is it?
Wait a minute.
No, it seemed to start going away a few days away from the
You didn't
knuckle.
tell me about that. I do have lesser restoration I could have done on you. It certainly takes care of like poisons and the bad stuff.
It's recovering on its own. I've been told if I just spend
Hey,
enough
whatever.
time, I
I'm
should
good.
be fine. Save your healing powers for when we get to the knuckle.
Ooh.
I prefer you have all of your divine gifts to protect.
I got a
this
knuckle
party.
of my own. It's right here. My mace. My mace is in the shape of a fist. See?
So we'll have a day before we'll set off to the knuckle. Unfortunately, I have no maps to share with you, but I've got the location of the knuckle up in my noggin.
If you
Well,
talk
it's
to
not-
me about it as Outlanders, we can understand
He
maps
seems
and
to not be
terrain
interested in telling you directions.
and- yeah, of course.
Like he wants to keep it a little to himself.
Doesn't matter. Once he leaves
But-
me the way, I'll find it anyway.
But the five of us will share equally of what treasures we find once we've cleansed the knuckle out.
Right on.
Lays it a bit tight to the vest.
Doesn't matter. Once he leads us there, it's not that I want to go back.
Sounds like the barbarian's planning on cleaning house herself.
Nah.
Okay, so he basically gives you a day or so to prepare. Sounds like you guys are pretty much prepared anyway.
Let's do this.
Okay.
One's always got to be ready for whatever the road brings you.
Okay. So you guys settle up. He has a little wagon with a mule. Yeah, mule.
Does the
You
mule
guys-
have a name?
The mule does not have a name. He just bought the mule.
Can I name the mule?
You can name the mule.
I want to call it Jeffrey.
Jeffrey it is.
Okay. And the dwarf
It does
just
be difficult. I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna call him Joffrey.
No. No.
and the dwarf looks
You
at
don't
both
want
of
people
you,
wanting to kill
saying, "Why are you naming the mule? In case we have to eat it later."
Dude, circle of life, man. Like, yeah, you
We ain't
get-
Bertram.
you give it a name. It's okay, man. Sometimes things with names die, and they just want to keep propagating life. That's their job, man. It's totally cool.
And besides, this way they can thank it by name when we do eat it.
Circle of life in my belly.
You
in
dwarves,
my
man,
belly.
you're just you're all about the belly and the gold, man.
Yeah. They're
And the
really
stone.
great
They're really
folk.
fun to stone.
They are.
Yeah, they're really
fun,
great
so-
folk and stuff. But you know what? You could learn to smile once in a while. I mean, hey.
Can we go now?
Continuing on. So, the knuckle. The knuckle is located in a cleft of a knobby stone outcropping atop a mountain less than a week's journey from the town. The exact distance and location provided a few challenges to you guys. You guys got stuck in the mud. You had to push the cart over some areas that no actual trails belong. But you guys thankfully have a big strapping barbarian there and a strong paladin to help push the wheels, while the halfling sits on top of the cart giving directions.
Yeah, go that way. A little to the left. Yeah, just a wee bit. Yeah, there you go.
The trees fall away as you emerge from the high tree line. Before you is a slope of broken
Careful
shale,
of that road apple.
fallen scree, and struggling scrub pines tenaciously clinging to the windswept peak. The mountain's face juts abruptly outward, forming a knobby, knuckle-like protrusion of stone as I hold my knuckle up. A deep crack in the stone holds a pair of large, intricately carved doors. A wide, 10-foot stairway, long and broad stairs ascends to the doors. Flanking the stairway and doors in an angled rock walls are dark, narrow apertures of loopholes. Arrow slits for the rest of the world. So you see that, and there's a strange buzzing sound.
Hello? Speaking.
Okay, so as you get there, what are you guys going to do? You have stairs, the arrow holes, and the 10-foot wide doorway.
I'll ask, what's his name?
His name is Okar.
I'll ask Okar.
Okar.
So they didn't have any bows, did they?
No. I managed to. We just have to push open the front door, and there's some ghostly dwarven bodies on the other side.
Brandavirus is telling me we got to go through the front door there. Yeah, I definitely see an imprint of the. Yeah, definitely. Brandavirus is saying we got to go through the front door.
Okay, so you're using your inspiration.
My personality trait. I see omens and everything.
Okay. It's a good way to introduce them.
And you got to listen.
Okay. The cleric is definitely pointing the way, saying that you should get in there.
Yeah.
And I have danger sense, so
Okay.
I can't be like gives me, lets me know if there's something out of whack, and also gives me an edge on dodge and advantages on dexterity.
Well, he just points at you guys. He's got his little crossbow with him, and he's just.
I'll open the door.
You just need to open the door and go on in there.
Heavy stone door. Go ahead.
Open the door. Just throw the
Okay,
doors
give
open.
me a strength check.
Okay.
This is why I'm not doing it.
You know, while she's opening the door, I'm gonna be like giving
You
a
need some
hard
help there,
look at our
apparently.
friend who hired us, because like he
I'm
seems
actually-
really eager for us to open the door and not very informative. Is it like?
Are my spidey senses tingling?
You're gonna use. Well, you're opening the door. What did you get for your opening of the door?
A 6 with my bonus.
Okay. And what did you get for your insight check there?
I got a 17.
You see that he is quite excited to get in there, and you can just tell he's antsy. There doesn't seem to be any deceitfulness. He's just antsy to get in there and clean house.
The doors are stuck, that's all.
Yeah. And as you see her struggle, and the doors seem to be wedged with some
I'm
rocks.
small, but I could help you at that there.
Apparently I'm going to need it.
I'm gonna
'Cause
go
I'm,
up and try
okay.
to open the
I'm
door
actually
with
pretty
my...
strong.
We'll go ahead and
Not that strong. I'm
Well,
only
let the
an
pilot
8
take
there.
a shot.
Yeah.
You know,
Try
I'm
this.
just gonna fondle the door for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna bond with it.
The door's like, whoa,
Whoa.
dude.
Hey, you're not worried about the structural integrity of this door, are you?
No, we can't destroy the door. It's really easy to push open. You just need
I
to.
didn't bond that well.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 3.
I'm going to Eldritch
let's
Blast
try
it with
this
a repelling
again.
blast. It
Okay.
pushes creatures 10 feet away from the
Well,
point
the
of
door's
impact.
open out.
Oh,
they
open
do?
out. Oh,
Yeah.
so we're
Oh,
supposed
that's
to. That's
why.
what's wrong.
So
I'm pushing instead of
So
pulling.
that way, if someone's attacking, they can't push in the door.
I've been pushing instead
Okay.
of pulling.
That's the problem. Why didn't you just tell us that we have to pull the door, not push
Okay.
the door?
So the three of you cooperate with each other and pull the doors easily open. And the dwarf
What do you know? A 17!
The dwarf is really reevaluating this whole hiring people whose intel is their dump stat.
Hey, it's not my dump stat.
It's my dumb stats.
I know that too.
And what's the barbarian's intel?
Oh, 11.
Oh, not
Dang,
bad.
the
Not
So
barbarian's smarter than the cleric.
14 here.
I'm very wise.
Yeah, we're all wisdomy, but you know.
Dumb
but
as a
not-
box of rocks.
The guy
Exactly.
with the intel of 14 is the one who made the deal with the Fae. Real
Yeah.
smart there.
I'm like, yeah, there's benefits.
Okay. So as you open the door, you see inside with just the hint of light that's coming in there, except for she who's wearing goggles and she who has elven eyes and he who has open eyes.
So basically, I'm blind.
So just stay behind us.
Stay behind us, little one, because,
Well,
you
did
know.
you buy some torches? Glow rods?
Yeah, I got torches, but you know.
Okay. So are you going to
didn't
light up
spend
a
all my
torch?
money.
Do you want to see what we see first?
Let's see, hold on.
She's debating.
Let's see.
Remember, Care Bear stare. That's all.
Little finger of fate there.
I'm thinking of...
Yeah, I mean, the door's open. There's got to be a little light shining in. I can see a little bit.
Okay.
Is it evening, night, day?
It's high noonish, thank you.
Okay.
So there is, you know, unfortunately,
lantern.
if it was early morning, there would be light beaming inside there. Of course, Okar tells you he made the mistake of going in there just before dusk, planning on sheltering inside there for the night. Worst idea ever.
Well, yeah, zombies are nocturnal creatures, don't you know?
Let's see, microphone. Okay, we're sliding. Keep
Is there another
sliding.
group coming in after us?
I don't know. We'd have to ask her. Okay, so we'll move the recorder so it's not set on, because that would just be embarrassing. And we're gonna turn this recorder away from Carrie.
They're the ones who made me laugh.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's, by the way, the halfling.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, I'm awfully
This
tall
is
for a
the
half.
sparkling paladin.
You're tall on the inside.
Yes.
This is our half-elf warlock. And I'll completely forget this in no time. And this is the barbarian. Do you remember this? Because I will forget this immediately.
I know
Yeah,
which
I
one's
know which
me.
one.
Okay. So you guys...
And that pale there one, that one there, there's a pretty pale.
that
Definitely
is-
from the far
The
north.
tallest figure too. Yes, it's my
Okay.
stature. It's my
So-
stature, not me.
So you look in and you see in this room, basically, it was originally built that you could bring animals into it with the large wide doors. You could basically take, ponies, whatnot, up in there and hitch them to posts. You see that there's rings on the posts for hitching things up. What do you guys do?
I'm going in.
Okay, you're going in.
Well, we want to keep the donkey around, so we'll hitch the donkey in there.
Okay, so you're going in there. You're bringing the donkey in first.
I'll bring the donkey in.
Okay,
I'm going in first.
Okar can bring the donkey in if you want.
Yeah.
Oh,
let me
yeah,
do it.
let's do that
Says
one.
Okay.
donkey.
I'm riding the donkey.
I'll follow in our barbarian friend because
And he's saying, well, how about the donkey and I stay out here until you make sure the room is clear and safe? Because I made the mistake of going in there and then all of a sudden ghosts appeared out of the walls and the floors. And
Right, so we're bait for the ghost ambush, so let's go.
Right, man. Wow.
And
I hope
just-
ghosts can take slashing damage.
just let me know once the coast is clear and I'll bring in the donkey myself.
All right then.
Oops.
So I'll follow in the barbarian.
Okay, so
Following
everybody
at
go
the
ahead
end.
and roll me initiative while you're walking in.
Tell me what my initiative modifier comes from.
What's your
comes from your
dex?
dex.
17
So
there.
dex modifier.
Oh.
So
15.
here's
Yeah,
20.
I'm just...
The brown one's kind of evil.
yeah.
It's unpredictable.
Why are you? You know that's the bad die.
I'm just getting it out of the way.
I know. I need like some sort
What'd
of
you get?
like
9.
holy water
9.
cure on my
7
dice
for me.
these days.
Okay. So go ahead and barbarian. How far in are you going to be going? Technically, it's the
midway.
priest first, but I'm assuming you're letting the barbarian get in first.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay. So
Let's go.
midway.
Yeah. That would be my
in
meat
there.
shield. Thank you very much.
Okay. So for the record, now that she's moving, are you moving behind her?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so give you all a
'Cause
chance
I
to
can
walk
hide
in the
behind
room.
her.
before
And
bad
I'm
things
hiding.
happen. Jocelyn?
Yeah, I'll just, up front, like, with the barbarian.
There.
And just be like,
There.
hey.
There.
We'll battle side by side.
Yeah,
There you go.
man.
Okay.
Coming up behind the cleric.
Okay. So as you
Looking out
guys
from the corners.
you guys walk in, you notice that there's thick dust on the floor here.
Do I see any footprints?
Give me a roll.
Okay.
Just following the footprints again.
Survival or wisdom?
Wouldn't that be perception?
Yeah, go for it. That works. You're tracking, but yeah, I'll give you perception.
Ah, that would be a 22 there.
You actually notice in the thick dust here there was recent disturbance. Obviously, what he was telling you about him being there is true because you could see there was a scuffle and some fighting, but only one set of footprints you really see. You do see faint footprints walking through the dust that seem to make no sense at some point. Because see the pillar right here, that's that black circle? You see footprints that are walking in the dust lightly and walk through the pillar and continue walking in the dust.
I'm gonna tell them what I see there. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. So we can't even, wall these things off.
Whoa.
He thinks he's.
I just hope they take slashing damage.
Yes, let's hope that metal is better than stone against these things.
Right, man? Like, sometimes dead things are kind of weird.
So all of a sudden, as... What? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, go ahead. What were you saying?
Yeah. Alright.
All of a sudden, from through the pillar, materializes a skeleton of dwarven craft with rock fused to the skeleton,
Like armor.
like armor.
You can hit the rock then.
That's kind of cheating, I think. There.
And they just crawl out of the ground itself right next to you guys.
Get him.
They look...
Oh, of course. Surround the cleric.
Well, they were hiding under the floor. They look very decrepit.
Only
They're
one's
wearing...
next to the cleric.
There's one here, one here. The cleric's
Oh.
flanked right now. So
Exactly. But you know what?
Oh, I got it.
Hide.
stone ghosts appear as calcified mountain dwarves, still dressed in their work clothes they wore in life. Veins of iron pyrite run through their flesh and speckle their dead gray eyes. You
Unnaturally
sense
stealthy
the
there.
unnaturally necromantic energies there. And just because they're kind of jerks, and it is their turn, they're going to go ahead and touch... This one is going to touch the paladin. Attack the paladin because it feels the radiant coolness that you
Tell you,
have.
if this is going to have that lich effect, you're going to be in trouble tonight, mister.
Okay, will a miserable 11 hit your AC, paladin?
No, it will not.
Okay, it sends its decrepit hand reaching for your lovely
Whoa.
locks from behind and just misses you by inches.
Dude, not the hair, man.
However, the other one will reach out to the paladin, to the cleric. That's what I was looking for. And does have combat advantage thanks to his partner.
Done.
Will a 19 hit you?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, 4 points of necrotic
Bastard.
damage. And give me a constitution save.
Alrighty. I'm using my advantage on the Constitution save there.
Okay, you're gonna burn your advantage.
Yes, I am. That would be a 16.
You make your constitution save as you feel him touch you. It feels like your skin for a second started to harden and calcify, but then thank God your constitution and your God's divine gift help you shrug it off.
Bastard.
Okay, and these two, since they use their move to come up, will move here.
Bitch must pay.
And, oh, that's actually a good one. And move here. That's actually a really good formation we've got going there. And it is now the priest's turn.
Okay, hold on. I'm naturally stealthy, so I can actually hide in amongst my friends. And I can share the space between them, but I'm going to go ahead and, let's see here. Which is the one that touched me?
This is the one that touched you. The one that's got, spears through his chest.
Okay, then. I am going to turn undead.
Okay. Do you have your player's guide handy?
No! You got the guide. Because I'm going to channel divinity there.
Yay! Turn undead!
Okay.
Surrounded by undead. Let's turn undead.
Yes, let's see here. Channel divinity at level 2, of course. Let's see here. Yep, you get the turn undead and an effect determined by... Let's see here. Let's get the spells out.
While you're doing that, I'm going to check with Arlene, make sure we don't have a 2 o'clock coming in. Because if we don't, we'll sneak in a little extra time if you guys are okay with that.
But you'll have to eat lunch though.
Yes. Okay.
No?
It's not under there. You'd think it would be among the spells. I guess it's not really a spell.
It's in the cleric area.
Okay.
Should
It's in the
outline the
cleric class.
Okay, turn undead. Here we go. And use as an action, you present your holy symbol, which in my case is a halfling footprint, and speak a prayer censoring their undead. All right, censoring it. It's like, you bloody bastards.
What
It's
Irish
there. It's like, knob off. Let's see here. Okay, each undead that can see or hear me
Okay.
within 30 feet, they must make that wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it's turned for 1 minute or at least until it takes any damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then that turn they must spend its turn, trying to move far away from me as it can, and it can't willingly move into a space within 30 feet of.
So it's got to go away from you.
Yeah.
All right.
It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only
Run
use
away?
the dash action to try and escape from the effect that prevents it from moving. And if there's nowhere to move, that creature can use a dodge action.
Okay.
Wouldn't it just cower in a corner then? Eh?
That's
That's
using
what
the dodge.
that's
yeah.
the
Oh,
dodge
okay.
is you're trying to avoid being hit.
Alright,
Okay,
why
so-
did you just say that?
Because
This
it's so
this
much
guy's
more
save. And what was the difficulty?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
What's your
DC.
DC
Oh,
for your character?
12.
12? Okay.
That was friggin' 12.
Ah, this one runs away. It's just because she always goes for the same wisdom number. So
It ran
this one.
outside?
Oh,
Well, no, this
it's
is
because it was my
he's off
highest
the map.
stat.
He ran through a wall, by the
Shouldn't
way.
it also include your proficiency? Oh, never mind. It
No.
does.
It does.
Right.
That one, wah, goes running through that wall and disappears. This guy, wah, runs through this wall and disappears. And that one. And what was your number?
12.
You made a 12.
Alright, so he's gonna stay.
Poor bastard.
Oh, well. Circle of life, man.
Circle of life, man. Okay, so it's the barbarian's turn.
I'm going to attack with the one that's left
Okay.
with my great axe. And let's see, and I'm going to rage. So,
So what is your rage going to do?
wait, it's going to give me an attack bonus.
Natural 20.
20.
Okay.
23.
That definitely hits with a crit.
Yeah, and also since I'm raging, it's going to give me. Bonus damage. Okay, there it is.
Okay, so double your weapon damage.
And it'll be +2 to each of those damage rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got 13 and 12.
Jesus. So 25 points?
Plus your strength bonus.
I already added that.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, I
I
get
didn't.
I get to add my.
strength bonus
Yeah.
twice because it's a critical, so plus 6 more.
So what do you got? You were
so
25?
25 plus 6, so 31.
31? Okay, you smash into this skeleton with your weapon, and you can tell this skeleton is a physical thing. It is solid. In fact, as you're smashing into it, your slashing weapon cuts through spots that wouldn't be there, that would normally be there in human flesh. It's doing a massive amount of damage, but it seems like your slashing weapon is not doing what it would normally do to a flesh and blood living thing.
I'm thinking I'm going to have to get out my mace.
But you just did a lot of damage to it.
Okay.
Okay? So, it is next going to be our paladin's turn.
So, like, how does this
You can use the flag, though.
bonus action thing work? Like,
Depends on what the bonus action is.
divine favor. So
So it's basically you get it is a one bonus action per on your turn.
right. So do I do a bonus action and then an action, or do I have to do an action and then a bonus?
You can
action?
do move,
In any
action,
order.
and bonus in any order.
Oh right. Okay. So bonus action. I'm gonna like empower my weapon with divine radiance.
Okay, so using the spell.
Yeah. Do
Okay.
I like tick that off?
If it's a first level spell, yeah, you want to mark it off that you've used it.
That might be a
And
good
then,
idea.
yeah, it's now
Because
glowing with
they're
holy power.
undead.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Your weapon is glowing like it's shimmering moonlight.
Boom. Bitches.
And I take it you're gonna attack.
Yeah. And stuff. Okay, what? Wait, no. I did that wrong. Wait, that's my attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't see what it was. So you're attacking the
The skeleton.
stone ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I rolled a 9.
Plus.
11 plus proficiency is 13.
Okay, it's good.
Strength.
Right. Great. So 13 to hit.
13 will hit.
And then, all right. I swear to God, I played this game before. And 3 damage. It's
Plus your
1d8.
strength.
So 5.
So
Plus whatever
5
the
damage
spell
slashing.
does.
Oh,
But
plus
it's
And-
radiate.
What does the radiant spell do?
1d4 radiant damage on hit. So another 4. 9
Okay.
damage.
Unless he's
Alright.
vulnerable.
Unless he's vulnerable, and that does double radiant damage.
Yes.
Because it could be they're resistant to slashing damage.
Yeah, it could be.
But it could be that they're vulnerable to radiant damage. Because you notice as your blade cuts, the holy fire is singeing its flesh. And you just see droplets of the iron pyrite come out of the bones that you hit with your holy radiant awesomeness.
That's
Right
impressive, dear.
on. Dude.
That's impressive.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right, so it is now the warlock's turn.
Well, we need a bit of space, so I'm going to Eldritch Blast this thing with a repelling blast.
Don't use the brown dice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bring it over here. You know you want me to roll it.
And that'll be a 15.
That will definitely hit.
It's going to be 4 points of damage, and
What kind of damage?
force.
Force? Okay, 4 points of force.
And he is pushed. Give me that book
Yeah.
for just a moment.
No, you may never have it again. It's all mine. It's all mine. It's spells. I'm confused. I need a spell book, like, for reals.
Yeah, well,
Or the spell
So well.
cards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Spell cards are nice.
Do
Right.
we
They are
have a
handy.
silver paladin one?
We do not. Do we? Do we buy one? We'll have to dig it up and find it.
Yeah, let me know. That would be righteous.
and
You're totally getting into character. Radical.
oh yeah, no save, just pushed away. 10
Okay,
feet.
10 feet. As it pushes him away. It's
Does
actually...
he either go like through that door?
Does
or
it
Uh,
cause
no,
any damage,
no.
though?
No, it just
No.
pushed him away.
It wasn't close enough to the wall to push him through the wall.
But no damage, eh?
But no damage.
Well, wait, the force
Besides-
didn't do.
Oh no, he took the
Okay.
force damage.
Yeah, no additional
They're
damage.
implying like if this was hero clicks, would he take extra damage for hitting the wall? But you'd have to get enough to push
No,
him.
he'd have gone through that wall. That's what.
Yeah.
He
might
can't
have.
go. Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't have to go through the wall.
We don't want him to go through the wall because, like, this way we can,
Kill them.
like, continue the circle of life, which is, death.
Ending them being outside that
We
circle.
gotta finish their circle.
Okay,
no.
well back to the top of the order. It's his turn, and he's going to come right back to the paladin who had the glowy life stuff.
Alright,
And he's going to actually go right there because he's going to be tricky.
Okay.
And he's going to be like, going to attack you with my rotten hand. Get all handsy on the pally.
I recommend you not let them
And
touch ya.
he swings really, really horribly off.
Yeah, man. Like,
All of a sudden, he starts to swing towards you, and the radiant light of your sword just repels his attack.
I get that a lot.
I highly recommend you don't get hit.
So,
Yeah, man.
it's going to be
I'm
the
gonna walk
cleric's
up
turn.
and smack him with my mace.
You gonna
Like
get
that?
like combat advantage
Yes.
on that guy?
You want to
like
do
that.
this, or do you want to go...
I'll go around there. Combat advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty
That's
then.
easy with things. So you basically ran all the way around the scary little thing to get behind it.
I'm gonna. Well, good thing I had advantage. Okay. All right, that would be a 15.
That'll hit.
Okay.
These seem to be not very dodgy. More about the take the hit.
All right, that would be 7 points of damage.
What kind of damage?
It's a mace.
Bashing.
Bludgeoned it.
Ah.
Trying to rattle its cage. The rib cage.
She's got jokes. She's got jokes. Okay. And it is now the barbarian's turn.
Can I wallop it with the flat of my axe?
Well, semantics. But sure.
All right, well, let's just try, shall we? We're going to try. And we're going to botch.
Set a 1.
That was 1. Pretty
Okay.
sure that was 1. I accidentally touched it.
Okay. So
We're gonna
you
say it's a
you
1.
try to flat of the blade on this thing, and all of a sudden you swing and kind of glancingly hit it, but the vibration on your sword just causes your sword to fall out of your hand.
It's not a sword, it's a great axe.
Sorry, great axe.
Oops.
The greater the weapon, the greater the fall.
The cleric's got jokes. Okay, so it is now the paladin's turn.
Right.
And how long does your glowy sword last?
Like a minute.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah. Dude.
So at least one round after the others come back?
You know, like, man, this is the thing, right? You're dead, man. You need to let go. You need to, like, move on to the next plane, because Circle of Life, man, and stuff.
Well, you
I would re-roll that because
Hit
it,
the
yeah.
bag, dude.
Same thing!
Fate, man.
It was meant to be.
So, like, so it's strength plus proficiency bonus. So that's like 11, man.
That does not hit, man. That,
yeah, man.
You just swing and it kind of out of the glow of your weapon.
Dude, move on, man.
You seem that
Help us to help you.
the thing of life that keeps it to these old calcified bones is just too strong.
From the last one.
Oh, okay.
It's set in stone.
So,
Sorry, good
Warlock,
news.
it is your turn. You're
All
seeing
right.
them surround this guy.
Oh, I didn't roll advantage, man.
Roll into the d20.
Advantage.
You are absolutely right.
Right
You
on,
did.
man. What, that's better,
Yes.
man.
Okay, we will retcon that. Yes, you did hit it.
Woo, yeah, man. All right, dude. Not to steal your thunder, dude, because you're gonna like explode this shit.
Not really.
Because you know.
Be more
Oh,
like
the
lightning
mama
in his
back.
case, wouldn't it?
Right. Yeah. Like so. 4 points of damage, man.
But
Don't forget your radiant.
You gotta use that
Oh,
D4 there,
right,
Missy.
dude. I'm like, this is a perfect character for today. So another 3, man, of radiant damage.
Okay.
So 4 of that whole like slashing action, and then like boom.
You definitely get the idea that the radiant damage did as much as the sword blast.
Glowy shit.
And
man.
it's now looking really bad. I mean, its
Not bad
chunks
enough.
just fell off.
Right on.
Little bits of bone and stone are now littered around its feet. So now it is the Warlock's turn.
It's in a gravel situation.
Seriously.
Don't ya know?
Uh-huh.
Cheese curds.
Wow.
Hey, don't be teasing me. You got cheese curls. You better not be holding out there, Missy.
So I'm gonna
There was a
take my
snort.
dagger out.
I tell you, Culver's on the way home. Actually,
to help
they make
the,
a really good low carb burger.
Barbarian
Okay.
out. Going to
Eldritch Blast it again.
Okay.
Just have it without the bun. Oh, delish. Just delightful.
12.
That will hit. I think you discovered the magic number.
Mm-hmm. For 7 points. And
7 points.
I don't know what the rules are for pushing into another character, but I'm not using Repelling Blast at this point.
Well, thankfully, it's a moot point. And what type of damage was the spell?
Force.
Force? Okay. As your spell blasts off, it
It's
explodes all over the barbarian. It just shatters.
It's raining shale.
As calcified
It's
dwarf parts come
showing.
flying off of your impressive physique.
Okay.
She's gonna laugh.
And apparently, the paladin is just laughing at how trippy this is, man.
Dude, man. Like,
No mushroom help there either.
whoa, did you see? I was like... it
And
was
then that
like
happened and like, no way.
Sparkles, man.
I know,
It was
right?
food.
And then she was like, "Don't go to pieces, man."
Yeah, man. Wow.
Your circle is done.
Circle of life.
Okay.
Guess that means he's
Yes.
square.
We're square.
At this point, the dwarf is coming up to the door with his light crossbow in his hand, ready to shoot whatever he sees, and he's like,
Dude, you are late.
"I had to quiet the donkey. Have you cleared the room already?"
Well, there's 3 others out this way, and that way.
Oh, we cleared it all right. Yeah, they're probably
They ran
still
away.
running, but that don't mean they won't be back.
Wait. So you're saying the room's not safe yet? And he kind of takes like a half step back.
Shoot.
You can wait there and start shooting, but it'll be a little while.
Okay.
You know-
Apparently dwarves are working with stone, they just don't have spines worth of them.
Like,
Oh.
I gotta
And
say
yes,
something, man.
I said that out loud.
I just gotta say something,
Respect
man.
respect the dwarf.
You
Literally, she's just
know,
laughing at you.
Okar, man.
Everybody deserves respect.
Like,
Ah, you gotta earn
I've
respect
spent
there,
time
Missy.
with your people, man.
Granted.
And you are beautiful people.
No, granted.
You are glorious,
Guys, wait.
beautiful people, man. And like, I love you, man. And I love your people. And I love what you do here. It's just like, I'm in love with it. But man, you're letting down your people here. Like, part of the beauty of dwarves is you're like, brave and shit, man. Come on.
You're supposed to be strong like the stone you carve.
I just want to say that I'm fascinated by the beauty and wonder of this new land, and I love everything in this strange world, man.
Thank you.
So sorry, you guys were saying?
Yeah, I was telling her that she had to respect the dwarf and stuff like that, which is
Okay.
part of my
Because
shtick.
you were kind of talking over each other.
And I laughed. No, that doesn't
Okay.
deserve
I was just getting one handy. Gotta keep the inspiration handy. Okay, so you guys are basically killing time.
So why don't you help us out a little bit on this little adventure and set up an anti-siege in this room? I told you where they're going, or where they're coming from.
He kind of looks at you.
Isn't that what dwarves do? Like, they built these giant anti-siege doors?
I'll be able to put those up once we have this room secured. We want to be able to get out of the room. These ghosts just walk through walls.
Goes over here. Opens
Okay.
the door.
Okay.
Look, we're going through a wall too.
Our method is cast open door.
I like you.
Oh my god.
You and I are gonna get along just fine there, Quinn.
Great.
Okay. So, okay, so do you look through the door, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, so to
Looking
the-
around, because I'm pretty sure he's, over this way. That's where he
Or
flew.
he just kept
fled.
running.
Yeah.
Okay, so to the south stand a mound of fallen stones.
Mm-hmm.
Fallen stone slabs partially blocks the pathway. A large cavity is present in the ceiling directly above the pile. Looks like a booby trap. Someone crashed the thing, kind of. You're getting the idea of.
Oh, if I can see it, I can avoid it.
Well, he's the one doing it.
And it's already set off.
Right. Yeah, it's already squished. Because a raised portcullis protrudes from a narrow gap in the ceiling a short distance away. Looks like the portcullis thing slashed down. Okay, give me a perception. It may turn upon you.
Well, it's the mate of the brown
7.
one.
Turn and die?
You believe that...
They're mates. They're evil. Evil.
You
guys.
believe that is the coast is clear and it's completely safe.
Well, nothing over here so far, but we know they can meld in stone, so who knows how the good that is.
Okay, so what do you guys do as you're killing time? Because you probably have about 2 more rounds before they come running back.
Right, well, we have to kill them, right?
That would be a good idea.
Well, if
rather
they come running back to try to kill us, that would be a good idea, yes.
I'm going to take a flask of oil and make out a circle and light it on fire.
Okay, Castiel.
That would
Okay.
have across the
Holy
circle.
oil?
It's like, no, it's not hoil. We don't do that.
Okay, so you have a flaming circle of oil around just
Yeah,
you?
I can see.
Okay, yeah,
No, around the, between those 4 pillars. There.
Between those 4... These
right,
4
yeah,
pillars?
Those 4
So
So I'm
you-
guessing she's lighting it after she steps into
Yes.
it.
Okay.
That way you can see, and if they try to go through it, perhaps fleeing damage will do something.
So looking back,
As you left the warlock out of the fire circle. Okay, so are you preparing when you believe... Are you going to tell the group that it only lasts a minute?
The fire only lasts a minute.
No, you're turned dead.
Oh yeah, hey, guess what? They're coming back. Get in the circle there. I'm lighting her up.
Get in the circle of trust.
Yeah.
Get in the circle of trust.
all right.
Okay. Give me a acrobatics roll for your jumping over the fire.
This is going to be freaking hilarious. 18.
You jump over there. You have a phase luck when you jump.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's a little, and the guy's looking at you guys in this circle of burning fire, and of course, it's... How much oil, dare I ask, did you use?
I used the whole flask there.
Well, you would, for a circle that size, you probably would need 2 or 3.
Oh, well, then I
Are you
only
trying to
have-
make like a waist-high fire or a roaring fire?
No, just a little waist-high fire there.
Okay, so any particular thing you're doing to make sure to contain the oil to just the circle and not have it spread out?
Nah, let chaos run.
Okay, so by your estimation, probably about
Should be on their way back
10
now.
seconds or so right before you believe that they should be coming back. Everybody in the group give me a dex save.
Okay.
Awesome. I
4.
got 17.
I'm going to try this dice. The other dice hate us. Say dex save.
7 good
save.
enough?
7 is good enough.
I think a natural 20 should work.
Damn.
So these two are nimbly moving their feet, but you two both take 2 points of fire damage as the oil is spreading across the floor, turning the circle into a flaming puddle. And all of a sudden, these two are moving away. You guys kind of like try to stomp the oil and it splashes on your
You
foot.
said 7 was enough.
It was enough to dance in fire. Not enough to avoid the fire. Okay, so it's the
Hey, God told me to do it.
Shoot the first thing
I
that moves.
saw.
Okay, so all of a sudden,
It's like, gotta bring about change there.
creeping through this wall is you're coming through. He basically is, the end of his attack is coming. His turn is going through there since they're at the top of the initiative order. And that one and that one got further, so they're on their way still. So it is the cleric's turn.
Sacred flame. Wait a minute,
Okay.
hold on. Let me see if I have something a bit more powerful. Actually, I'm gonna do. Let me reread the spell. Damn right, it's getting hot in here. That's that good. Okay, let's see here. Okay, no, I'm gonna wait until more of them come in for this one. Okay, Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame, what do I have to roll?
You have to beat. I
Dex
It's
save, I think.
think
Wisdom?
it's just a dex save.
Wisdom or dex?
It's wisdom, I think.
Wisdom?
Actually.
Okay, what's the target number?
Doesn't
made
matter.
it. 17, he makes it. So the flame descends and cascades on the wall, disturbing the dust and throwing dust up, but he just barely manages to avoid the wrath of your god.
Okay, any movements, or are you staying within the burning circle?
No, I'm staying within the burning circle there.
Okay, so Barbarian, it is your turn.
Darn, and it's radiant damage. That would have been good.
Well, I'm in this stupid.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It was a
circle.
dex save.
It's a dex save?
Yeah, but he still made it. I'm
He
sure.
still made it, yeah. Are you going to go over there and whack it?
No, I'll throw a javelin at it.
You're going to javelin it from the burning puddle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And failed miserably.
My dice hate me.
The glint from the radiant flame just threw your aim off as your javelin shatters against the wall. Okay.
Third player's book.
I have one.
Okay, can I borrow that?
Sure. I believe Kelly's got yours.
Yeah, you can have yours back because that one's got all those evil.
I think this
That's
is
ours.
Oh, that's yours? Okay.
Yeah.
It has no tag
Stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is. Well, where did Carrie go? It's
I did.
still her. Oh, she threw the javelin.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it is now the paladin's turn.
What do I need to get out of this circle of light?
I'll let you. The fire. You can just walk. You've
All
already
right.
made your dex save for burning.
Boom.
So
I'm out.
are
I
you
go
stepping up and?
Yeah. What?
That's
So-
me.
Boom. Yeah. I'm gold.
Yeah.
Like,
Shiny.
Glowing.
Sparkle gold.
yeah.
And you're apparently bringing him with.
So I'm gonna spell
You still have the glowy on.
extend a spell spot. Oh, do I still have my radiant?
It's still radiant.
Boom. All right. I'm gonna just keep.
But
using
you can
that.
actually expend your spell slot and do the smite thing.
I know, but that's next because I already
I'm
did
waiting for
this
more
spell.
people.
You could do
Okay.
well. You could do it on this spell, couldn't you?
You can stack it,
On
yeah.
this, yeah. Just do it. So the spell's still active, and then you use your ability.
Because after this
To
round
put
is when it
smite on
wonks out.
All right, I'm going to use smite as
Okay.
well as or divine smite, as well as having the divine
Okay. So how does that power work?
So that is starting at the second level. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one paladin spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target. In addition to the weapon's damage, the extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spell slot.
Okay, let's see if you can hit him. Bring it
Right,
on.
we're gonna-
And because of the wording, you don't have to expend the slot until you hit it.
Yeah, so
Oh,
don't. So if you miss, you
boom.
don't have to, unless you want to roll with advantage, because you do have a chip there.
Oh, well, I don't think I need to. So that's 15,
That will hit.
right?
So spending the slot.
Spending the slot, so I get 1d8, 4 of regular slashy damage.
For flashy.
Oh, your axe, right?
I get another one of the
Radiant.
other spell.
Uh huh.
Which is
And now
radiant.
for the big smitey smite.
Boom! Oh, 1 radiant damage, and
Want me to
I love the death.
love the dice as you throw it off the table.
I'll use the red and
Be
black
better,
dice,
or I'll beat you.
apparently.
On the plus side, it landed on a 6. That one landed on 7.
So
Boom, 7.
8.
Yeah.
8 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said 4 for your axe damage. Did that include your strength bonus?
No.
Did you do the
Did
1d4
not.
for the radiant damage?
Yes.
Yes.
So with my strength bonus, that would be 6.
Okay.
With the slashy damage.
Okay, you do some damage to him, but he is still.
Yeah. But I bet he's angry now.
He's very angry
He's
at
looking
you.
at me. Come on. Come
Yeah.
at me, bro.
He's
Circle of life,
definitely
man.
looking at you.
Boom.
Okay, so.
Oh, and I will still have that.
My turn now?
Yep, it's your turn.
That would be the
Based on what I
yes,
know of where they
dear.
went,
Yeah, it would.
I'm gonna go
You're
be
gonna get out of the flaming
Is the
circle.
getting out of the fire.
No, the flame thing is still going.
Flame on, dude.
And I'm gonna ready to blast the one that comes out of this wall.
Okay, so you're preparing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now for the record, you do sense that they've been taking actions before you.
That's fine.
Okay, because if you hold your action and nothing happens, you basically not getting your action this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I figure they're coming back.
Okay.
Well, it comes out of either wall.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming.
I
Okay.
kind of made him
Happened during
cranky.
this round.
All right. So any other additional bonus actions?
Nope.
Okay. So back to the top of the order. As and of course, since it was just on the other side of the
Cast
wall,
on.
you're gonna go ahead and get your attack.
Well,
Or do you want to
Are
say...
they coming out at the same time or no?
They are.
Okay.
They're coming at different locations.
Okay, I'm going
Crikey,
to
they're coming out of
react
the
to this one
walls.
and
Literally.
push him
Okay.
As they do.
like rats.
I think this
It's only a
dice
9.
is more friendly.
Mm-hmm.
It
Well,
loves
that one's
this
not
one.
so bad.
Okay,
for
so
me,
you
but-
fire a spell off, which echoes through through the room as it flies off and hits the wall. You.
Oh, I... Shoot.
What?
Given their layout, should have done the other thing.
All of a sudden, dust cascades off the walls. Spell rips out. Okay, so it is the paladin's turn. I mean, the cleric's turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast Bane. All right, it can choose up to 3 creatures within of my choice.
And there are
within that
3.
30. Yeah, so I'm going to target all 3 of them because they're all within 30 feet of me.
Yes, they are.
Okay, and what's going to happen here is whenever they have to, let's see here, let's see your range. Okay, you have to make a charisma saving throw. And
Charisma.
whenever a target fails, this saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before spell ends. That target's to roll a d4 and subtract that roll from their attack or saving roll.
So they're 1d4 negative for everything they do.
Exactly. So if they
Awesome.
You're making the undead do charisma saving throws.
exactly.
So this one fails horribly. That one actually makes it.
Which one
He's
did it?
very charming undead.
That one actually makes it.
Friggin' hell.
They apparently those 2 undead have gold teeth, and their gold-plated teeth help give them a little extra charisma boost.
Pimp your undead, man.
Pimp your undead.
Well, that one at least is a
Okay.
-4 to
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Negative D4.
yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Was that regular
Nope,
action?
I gotta concentrate on that one.
Okay, so you're focused.
For this is like gonna last for a minute. So.
Okay. All right. So barbarian, it is your turn.
Guess I'm going to jump over the flames and attack that guy.
This guy.
Yeah. If my dice will cooperate.
Okay. You raging or anything, or is your rage still in effect?
I think my
dice
rage is
then
still
if
in
you're gonna do
effect.
that.
What?
You need 2 dice if you're gonna do that.
They all do badly lately, except for that 120. No, doesn't make up for 2. All right, so we've got
It hit.
19.
That lit.
Only 5 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Any bonus actions or anything?
Not at this time.
Okay. So, paladin,
Right, man.
your holy power is winking out this turn.
Yeah, that one spell is over, but I could like spend another spell slot, couldn't I?
How many do you have left?
Like 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Is it worth it? Like,
Depends on how the roll goes.
yeah, man. I guess I don't have to decide until I roll.
Mhm.
Make sure I hit.
You do have that chip still.
19, man.
That'll hit.
It's just on the dice, dude.
Just on the dice.
I'm gonna spend it. And first is 4
He's
plus
paladin.
6.
Isn't that a critical?
A 19? I don't think I
don't
have
think
a
so.
big crit.
So sorry. What was the
So
damage?
6 on the slashing.
Okay.
And then
The mighty.
8.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's a
give
good
me
start.
that red dice again.
A red dice likes it. It's got ginger power.
8 and 3, so of radiant. Boom. Take that in the face. Circle of life, man. Like, you just need to, like, let go.
As you smash him,
Put it in
and
the
part of
face.
his face is just vaporizing in the radiant energy. Just
Yeah.
wafts.
Put it in the face.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
So does
anything
that
for
mean
your
that one's
movement?
dead, or-
No, it's still alive.
Okay.
It's just she smashed part of the
Alive.
face away. Ha. You gonna stay there or you gonna move?
No, I'm gonna stay there. I got this one. This one's my friend's. He's
Okay.
my special
He's your
buddy.
dance partner?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's gonna falter on that next step.
That's right.
You might. So, Warlock, you've got a guy right in front of you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna center a shadow right there.
Okay, what does
Fire
that
it
do?
against the wall. It's a 10-foot burst that they
are going to need to make saves against. One moment. Which one? H. All right. Each creature in the burst Constitution saving throw.
And what's the burst range?
10 foot. So it's gonna get him and get him.
I actually think this one because it's centered here or here. Because if it's centered here, it's just out of his reach. If it's centered here, it'll hit him.
Yeah, if
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.